Last time we joined our party as they finally made their way to the grove to defeat the dark entity inhabiting the Scorncrow. Despite trying to stealth their way through the grove, it appeared the Scorncrow was immediately alerted to their presence, which seemed to be a result of his connection to the dark tree in the grove, eliminating any chance of a surprise attack. The Scorncrow immediately launched an attack on everyone, with Maludark and Corin unable to make the intelligence saving throw and taking the most damage. He proved to be quite a vicious foe, with not only abilities that allow for him to teleport around the area to evade attacks, but inhibiting some control over the area and the creatures inhabiting it. But the party pushed back, each member launching their own assault back at the man with everything they had. Welyaris unleashing rounds of bullets into him. Corin, despite not having the best vision, tried her best to attack the man, as Steve stood by waiting for the perfect opportunity to attack. Saria tried a diplomatic approach and questioned if the man was really Lord Darius Corvinaris, but that proved to be unhelpful as the man seemed out of his mind. And Maludark the Mighty, after seeing Corin go down, violently healed her and got her right back up before going forward to face off against the Scorncrow head-to-head. The battle continued on, with the dark tree lowering corpses of the manor servants to the ground that sprung back to life with dark, deathly energy and encircled several party members. Steve handed Corin one of his healing potions before heading forward, with Maludark to face off against the Scorncrows, unleashing slashing attacks against them. But even with all this, it did not take long for the man to start looking wounded. But before anyone could deliver any finishing blows, the Scorncrow vanished, leaving the party to continue to face off against the undead service that aided him. As the party finished off the last undead servant, the Scorncrow came running from behind a dark tree with frightening speed towards Maludark, swinging his scythe down towards the half-orc man, but unable to land a hit. Saria, finally fed up, unleashed magic missile after magic missile at the man, and both to her surprise and somewhat horror, delivered a final blow to the Scorncrow. Locking eyes with the man, she said a quick prayer as he closed his eyes in acceptance forever. After defeating the Scorncrow, the party looted his body and found the Scorncrow's cloak, his levers, and a scythe that belonged to Timnus, the groundskeeper. Saria investigated the body and, with Welyaris' assistance, realized this man was not Lord Darius Corvinaris, although he did appear to be human. After finding no more items or anything to indicate whom this man was, Steve decided to cut off his head as a memorabilia, despite Saria's objection, as if she wanted to bury him. To which,
one of the reasons what I was gonna do with his head.
Don't worry. When you go to the campaign site, the quote is there. I put the quote. Okay. To which Corin assisted with by casting gentle repose so that Saria can carry the Scorncrow's headless body back to the grounds to be laid to rest. I have to fix this word. I just realized I have a typo. Note to self, Tamari. Welyaris attempted to telepathically communicate with the dark tree, but failed to establish a connection, or it was refusing to communicate back with him. Meanwhile, Saria cast Detect Magic, and while there was no magic coming from or affecting the tree, she did sense magical auras coming from 4 points around the grove. One near the area Steve wandered over to after catching a glimpse of something sparkly there. Steve, accompanied by Maludark, discovered an old fountain filled with red liquid that smelled like rich iron. This new and old blood that neither of them could figure out where it was coming from. And being in the area, they felt within themselves something beckoning them to just take a sip. Steve also discovered that there was something inside the fountain that seemed to be obstructing the overall flow of the blood, but even while within close range, was unable to see exactly what it was. Both Steve and Maludark tried, but ultimately were unable to fetch whatever item was obstructing the fountain, and found themselves overcome with the urge to drink from the fountain. But thankfully, due to Corin, Saria, and Welyaris, they managed to stop the two and pull them away from the fountain before they can sip from it. Welyaris then instructed Claude to go back to the fountain and remove whatever it was, which he did successfully and returned to Welyaris with a bead of force. Injured and running low on spell slots, Saria and Corin made the decision to return to the manor, with, again, Saria carrying the headless body of the Scorncrow along with her, while Maladark, Steve, and Welyaris decided to quickly check out the rest of the grove for any signs of the black crystals they originally entered the grove in search for. And while no crystals were found, they did discover more blood fountains at each corner of the grove. Another typo I need to fix. Each blood fountain seemed to have something inside them instructing the flow of the blood. And the Welyaris had Claude, whatever, removed these obstructions, which were more beads of force from all but the northwest fountain. And with nothing else of note around, the party left to return to the manor. Returning back to the maze, the party found that, true to his word, Vax waited in the area for there, but we all know, really just Saria's return. But much to their surprise, he informed them that they've been gone for several days now. As both Steve and Saria tried to explain the events to him, Steve using the Scorncrow's head as a reference, they found both the Scorncrow's head and body turning to dust within their grasp, the wind taking whatever may have remained elsewhere. Confused, and again, still very much battered and bruised, the party asked Vaxilis to lead them back to the manor, and he did so, taking hold of Saria's hand as he led them through the maze. As you all entered Timna's cottage, Us stepped out, hearing your approach, and welcomed you inside. Saria returned the scythe to Timnas, surprising him, as he had not expected you guys to go out there or to retrieve the weapon. Or be kind enough to return it to him. But he was still ever grateful to the party as he accepted his scythe back. You guys relayed the recent events and battles to Us and Timnas, trying to gather information on if they knew who this Scorncrow was or what he wanted. Timnas did share that during his encounter with the Scorncrow, the man spoke Sylvan to him, but other than that, he was not aware that the man was human, as he had only recently came under the employment of Lord Corinne. Steve caught sight of the dark look Timnas had at the mention of Corinne and questioned him, to which Timnas shared that he was actually taken from Alderaan, the Fey realm, by shadow creatures that worked for Lord Corinne that had brought him back to the Umbra to forcibly work underneath Corinne. Us also stated that there were no recent humans employed at the manor due to many of the former staff leaving after Lord Darius became reclusive, Harmony, and it was not until the day of the memorial dinner 20 years ago that they had hired external staff to assist around the manor. Yet again, filled with more questions and answers, the party, minus Steve, after enjoying some food and drinks with Timnas, returned to the manor to rest. On the way to the manor, Vax dropped Saria's hands and started to distance himself away from her, confusing her for a moment before she spotted Lady Vivesna just relaxing there on the veranda. She immediately commented on the party, ghastly state, but her eyes were focusing on Saria as she took note of her wearing Vex's cloak. But Saria was quickly able to cover for this and stated she found it around the grounds before quickly excusing herself to head back into the manor. Corin, Maladark, and Welyaris joining not long after, while Vax stayed behind to speak with his mother. Back at Timnas' cottage, Steve asked Timnas if he knew what happened to the Eladrin back in Alderaan, to which Timnas stated that while he was not the best informant, he shared that he had heard that a battle took place 1,000 years ago in Alderaan between the Eladrin forces and an undead army of darkness, to which led many people in Alderaan to believe ended the Eladrin race. I might have confused those words a couple times, so I'm sorry. Still uncertain, Timnas claimed that during the battle with the Eladrins in this army, that the Eladrin court was sealed off to prevent the darkness there from spreading to the rest of Alderaan. But that was unfortunately about all he knew. But he did share that should they ever make their way back to Alderaan, that the steward of his court, Cedia, would be the best person for further information. Wait, hold on 1 second. What the hell did you say, Gunny? The bot knows about me shipping Vax and sorry. Oh my god. Also, hi, Hill. Steve and Timnus then reminisce more about missing their home. Timnus finally putting together Steve's name and axis. Steve was one of the infamous von Vixenheimers. He's heard stories about that were a family of monster slayers. To which Steve said while he was unfortunately not one of the many family members that had gone out into the world to actually earn a name. And the two continued to drink and just enjoy one another's company before Steve left to the manor. Timnus giving him more loaves of bread for the very short journey over, but again, hospitality, and telling him to return whatever he liked. On Steve's way back to the manor, he spotted Vax heading back into the house, but his mother, the Lady Vivesna, still lounging on one of the chairs. She smiled and beckoned for Steve to join her on the veranda, and he did, but to question her of what he heard from Saria, backhanded information I believe she got from Vax, that Lord Corinne was actually the one to attack his father, Lord Darius, first during that memorial dinner 20 years ago. She claimed this information was incorrect, which seemed believable to him, but Steve still questioned that if she and her husband wanted him to finish the job they had hired him for and retrieve Lord Darius' will, then he would need all the information they've been keeping from him. She seemed to agree to this, but stated that there were still things that she herself and her husband were unaware of, and that she was sharing most of what she knew. And when Steve revealed knowing of the magic circle and the master bedroom, she promised that once they figured out how to fix it, they would allow him to escape with them. Steve then tried to convince Lady Vivesna to give him his family's bracelet so he could, quotations, better complete his job, to which she rejected, stating she would not go against her husband, and for Steve's sake, he shouldn't either. Dejected, Steve wished Lady Vivesna good night and returned to the manor, but not before she pulled him close to remind him that he may come visit her at any time, causing Steve to head up to one of the guest bathrooms to cleanse his shame away. While elsewhere in the manor, Corin and Maladar gave each other's, quotations, a bubble bath while enjoying each other's company in the other guest bathroom, as poor Welyaris in the room next door was and still is forever cursed to hear everything that happens. Saria back in her that's very much a quotation. In Vax's room, summoned her unseen servant Alderaan to help her get clean, and as she walked back into the bedroom, saw that Vax had returned and was laying on the couch. Saria questioned Vax on what his mother wanted to speak to him about, to which Vax still tried to avoid the question, but after being pressed, revealed that his mother had learned about their sleeping arrangement and was inquiring if Saria needed any contraceptives. This led to a very awkward conversation, mostly on Vax's part, as the two did what they always do, an awkward back and forth from time to time. Saria then switched to prodding Vax more about his recent confession and if he missed her during the time she was gone, which Vax yet again tried to avoid answering, but he did eventually admit to missing her and the weird sounds she makes. The night ended with Saria stating she was too scared to sleep alone and somehow convincing Vax to platonically join her on a bed. The two immediately going to the bedroom door to lock it, and Saria casting the alarm spell to ensure her nosy party members didn't break in before they headed to bed, drifting off holding each other's hands. Okay, what am I missing in chat? What the fuck is this? Hold on. Okay, alright, last thing he said, me and Appy, okay, no, as you said, me and Appy got love bluing, yes. I'm about to fight another bot. What did the bot say? Join Cozy Warrior, the master of cozy streams, for a wild through a mysterious dungeon and starry tavern. From fraternity puzzles, damn, calling me out, huh? From fraternity puzzles to bird hunting escapade with King Izumi, every stream is 18 plus adventure. Will we ever find out who's the father? Stay tuned for epic collab. Fuck you! You calling me out. The big baby mothers that keep the chat guessing and grasping. This bot is stalking me. I can send you the link where I got this bot that like basically it takes all your titles and your things that you give and it compiles like an AI generated list for a shout out.
This motherfucker is stalking me, and before that he was talking about gunny shipping romantic stuff and stuff.
Oh shit!
I'm like,
that motherfucker's good.
About to fight a bot.
This bitch is good. Anyway, back to the goddamn recap. Damn, that bitch is good. I feel called out. Will we ever find out who's the father? Like, well, fuck you. Okay, maybe not now. Okay, after finishing up a long rest, Steve, waking up earlier than the rest of the party, headed over to the library to see if he can find any books about the dark tree back in the grove. And unfortunately, there were none, but when looking for a book on his home realm, Alderaan, he did find a few fairy tale books speaking to various court systems that exist in Alderaan. The books spoke on how Alderaan is an immortal realm that gives its inhabitants near immortality, and giving a brief mention of how the Eladrin court was further divided between their season houses, Wivergreen, Frostfall, Bloom Peak, and High Sun. Again, autumn, winter, spring, summer, blah. Okay, some time passed, and as Steve returned to the guest quarters, he stopped by Welyaris' room to see if he had any ranged weapons Steve can use, to which Welyaris offers Steve his light crossbow and to infuse the weapon with magical properties to make it better. Also, Forge, make sure to, on your D&D Beyond sheet, to remove the crossbow since you gave it to Steve.
Oh, I don't use that thing, so it not like it mattered.
Yeah.
I do need to open D&D now.
Around this time, the rest of the party was waking up. Corn emerging from Maladark's room after their night-filled activities, and then immediately barging into Welyaris' open room. Inside there, Welyaris rang the doorbell to inquire from not the doorbell, the house bell, to summon us to inquire from him if the man knew if there was any leftover lanterns around the manor. And while us did not have immediately know of any, he said he would look around for one. But before, and Jesus, I'm even getting off top. He informed you that he would look around for one. He then told you guys, minus Saria, that lunch was waiting downstairs in the dining room. But before he can make his departure, he was stopped by Corin to ask the man if he had any contraceptives around, completely stunning him. But ever the professional, he offered to brew some tea that would, help with that. And then he left promptly, and the rest of you, and the rest of you, minus Welyaris, who decided to stay in his room to tinker, began to head downstairs. Back over with Saria, she was poking Vaxilis in the face in some strange attempt to wake him up, which worked much to his displeasure, and the two began getting up and getting ready to head downstairs. As Vax went to go shower, Saria used this time to summon her familiar, Astra, who just immediately cried into her arms upon arrival. But Saria comforted him, telling Astra how proud she was of him and petting the poor cat. The two sharing a sweet moment before Vax reemerged from the bathroom. And as things go with them, it did not take long for another small argument to break out between the two, as Vax, still somewhat uncomfortable with Saria's affection, made a comment that led Saria to withhold her hand from him going forward before turning on her heel to leave the room and leaving him stunned behind. It took a moment, but he eventually followed after her, and downstairs by the foyer, he stopped her to try to get himself out the doghouse by sharing that while he did in fact enjoy her affection, he was unused to receiving it and needed more time to get comfortable. To which Saria forgave him, despite Astra stating she should make him grovel more. But Saria did tease him about the confection he made before she departed into the grove, causing Vax to blush more. But as they made their way to the dining room and looked inside and saw her fellow party members there, they both mutually decided that this was a conversation for another time. In the dining room, Corin, Maladark, and Steve were enjoying lunch as Saria and Vax entered. But immediately, and I do mean immediately upon the two sitting down, did Corin begin to harass Vax with an array of questions, mostly pertaining to his intentions with Saria, just further irritating the man and causing Saria to intervene to keep any violent impulses at bay. And if things couldn't get worse, Sal appeared to inform her tall mommy, aka Corin, that she had saw that Saria and Vax shared a room together, and the door was locked when she tried to sneak in, leading to both Corin and Steve accusing Vax of trying to make attempts with Saria, causing Vax to verbally lash out back to Corin to stay out of his sex life. To which Steve made a comment about he should switch his focus to his mother's sex life. And before Vax could, start firing at Steve, he was pulled out by Saria and taken to the hallway, as she had wisely decided their lunch was over. Back at the table, so Sal took a seat by Corin and discussed needing to find more items to sell at her shop, revealing to Corin that the manor has some type of dungeon, which is where she had found a lot of her shop inventory. Corin asked if Sal would allow for her and the rest of the party to accompany the small imp down to this dungeon, to which Sal agreed on the terms that she got 100% finder's fee. To which Corin agreed to, with a few exceptions, but a deal was struck and the two shook on it. Sal giving a dark smile as she led Corin, Maladark, and Steve out the dining room and over to the pantry, revealing a hidden hatch door underneath some of the boxes. And there, the three plus Sal embarked on a journey to find out what lies beneath the manor. And I do have the exact quote for later reference of what you had said, as you made a fiend pack. Back in the hallway, Saria still trying to calm down and irritated Vax watched as Corin, Steve, Maladark, and Sal passed her. Corin just over her shoulder saying, "Hey, we're going down to the secret dungeon," as they just moved along, just shocking both of them. Saria asked Vax if he knew about this dungeon, to which he said he didn't, and from what he has been hearing, it doesn't seem like anyone else in the manor, his mother at least, knew of the existence of this. This led Saria to comment of how gullible her fellow party members are to Phoenix influence, bringing up that in many of the books she's read and with her grandfather, she was warned of trusting creatures from the Nine Hells, especially due to their interests in pure souls like her, leading to yet another awkward conversation with Vax, this time about virginity, as Saria slowly tortured the half of a man with questions as he tried to escape from her. The two began bickering back and forth with one another like usual, with Saria stubbornly saying that she would go to someone else to get answers to her question if Vax wanted to share, just further causing him to turn red with frustration and embarrassment. But per the norm, Saria got her way. She's in charge of this relationship. And Vax reluctantly answered as many questions as he could for her. But murmured under his breath that Saria was slowly killing him, causing her to go into panic mode as she looked him over for injuries. And despite not finding any. She was still reeling from recent events, and all of this just caused her to break down to tears in front of Vax, which was just worse for him as he was very surprised and horrified by this. But he tried his best to comfort her, giving awkward hugs, and it took some time and a lot of weird things, but eventually he was able to calm her down. And the two decided to head up to the kitchen to get something to drink and to find out where exactly this dungeon was. And yes, I did include your quote. What if it's a hidden illness like cancer? That's all on the site. Meanwhile, back over with Steve, Cord, and Maladark, they had all climbed down a ladder and find themselves in this dark dungeon-like storage area. Exploring the area, Sal told you guys that she had already looted through the area pretty well, but as Steve followed behind her, he heard a click go off when stepping over one of the pieces of stone. And unfortunately, despite everyone's best efforts there, you guys were unable to find out exactly what this sound was or what it was doing. And you guys decided to just continue on moving through the dungeon. And Steve found a small abandoned temple on the southern end of the dungeon. The interior hinted to it not being used in quite some time, and there was not much to note in the room, but on the other side there was an altar, and Steve found a book placed neatly on top, and inside was a single sheet of parchment that showed the Corvinaris family tree, starting all the way back to the beginning with Orion A. Corvinaris. But Steve's Alaldron eyes also took note of the peculiar way the lever on the book was peeling, removing it to discover that, carefully folded behind the lever bounding was another sheet of parchment paper. This one appeared to be older, badly torn and burnt, but it too revealed another Corvinaris family tree. It still had Orion, but with a wife that was not named on the newer version or the other version, and 2 children listed instead of the one. Comparing the two lists together, Steve and Maldar found that it was quite strange that the lineage on the newer Corvinaris family tree showed the family only having 1 child each generation, all of which were male. That was until Lord Darius. That was. And as they questioned the meanings and possible implications of this revelation, Steve turned the old Corvinaris family paper over, finding the faded but still readable words, "May we find peace and love in all directions." What am I hearing? What was the first thing ever sold on eBay? Find out when the ad's in about minutes. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's one of the things I just sends messages during the commercials. Okay, back in the main dungeon area, Steve, Maldark, and the Cord tried to figure out more of the strange clicking noises they heard when stepping on certain stones, convinced they must activate something. As Steve was marking down the locations of the pressure plates below the dungeons, back upstairs, Saria and Vax found the hidden hatch to this mysterious dungeon no one knew about. Saria sent a quick message to Welyaris, who was again still upstairs tinkering away, about the discovery and her intentions to join the rest of the party below if he wanted to join, and he did. And with the 3 of you gathered back together, you all journeyed down the ladder and joined up with the rest of the party, who was still trying to figure out how to properly trigger the pressure plates. Steve immediately informed them of the situation and shared the family trees he found with Welyaris to gather his input. And Welyaris looked over both family trees, restoring the original family version with the mending spell, and while taking note of his ancestor Genevieve Scarpello on the newer one, as she was the second wife to Orion. He recalled some of the history of Orion that led to the man not only remarrying but leaving his home continent as well. He shared whatever information he knew with the rest of the party, and during this he also recalled that all the Corvinar's family members lived exceptionally long lives. That was until Lord Darius' father, Dorian, and his father, Damien Corvinars, both passed away the same year, back in 579. The same year, Darius' daughter, Alceus, was born. Back at the task at hand, the party, plus Vax and Sal, refocused on trying to trigger the pressure plates, deciding that everyone would go and step on one of the plates. But even with this, nothing happened. Vax questioned if it was perhaps weight sensitive and joined Sarah on hers, while Welyaris pulled Claude from his bag of honing to join him on his. And Sal hopped onto Corin's back to assist. But even with all this added weight, nothing changed. As Welyaris inspected one of the pressure plates, he took note that when the plate in the center was stepped, he can hear the faint sounds, the sounds of the gears shifting in the upper plates around the room, almost like they were being deactivated. Sharing this information with the rest of the party, Steve quickly stepped on the plates in the correct order, north, east, south, and then west, completing the puzzle and opening a hidden pathway. And with more secrets and possible treasures to discover, the party pushed forward into the unknown. Continuing on to the secret section, you guys found that there were an open coffer and just a fountain in the corner, and just it looked like this area expanded onto another space. But before you guys, yep, I got that. But before anyone could cast their bearing, Steve, catching note of something shiny, that's literally what I put inside it, darted off to the other side and immediately picked up a beautiful ruby laying suspiciously out on a display, and this triggers spikes to shoot up from the ground in the adjacent corridor. And if that wasn't bad enough, Steve then immediately went to open, again, just suspiciously out there, a chest, not inspecting it beforehand, and when opening it, got shot with a poison dart. And for the icing on top, the chest was empty. Sarah cast Detect Magic and walked around the room trying to find anything, as Corn summoned one of her beasts, a wolf, to help navigate the area. Not finding anything of note, they made their way over to Steve, still standing by the other unopened chest. Sarah looked over to check to see if she could find any trash, but did not see anything. So Steve, deciding it was good, opened the chest. But there did appear to be some kind of trap on this, but thankfully Steve managed to disable it when opening the chest this time. And inside he did find a price of outfit, a diamond, a cauldron of plenty, and a book of very short stories, and a wooden lair. He gave the outfit to Corin, right? I think you gave it to her, and the lair to Maladark. And as Maladark tried playing the lyre, realized that it wasn't emanating any sounds, or at least a sound no one but Steve could hear. Welyaris cast Identify on the lyre and realized that it was enchanted to play sounds only creatures over 100 years old can hear, shocking some of the party members as they realized Steve was older than they originally thought. But pushing
100 years?
Yes, a century. That's what a century is. But pushing past this, the party refocused on trying to proceed forward through the dungeon. Welyaris turning to Steve to persuade him to fix whatever Steve did to cause the spikes, so that they can be removed and they can proceed forward. And while reluctant, Steve returned the ruby to its rightful place, and the spikes retreated back into the ground, freeing the pathway for the party to move forward. In the corridor, you guys saw that there were statues and some vases that were of an interest, and while one end of the corridor led forward into more darkness that no doubt led to more of the dungeon, the other area had a kind of a somewhat suspicious dead end. But moving forward, you guys found that there was actually a hidden button in the stone wall. And while debating if you guys should just push it or if Zarya should summon Albrin to press it, Vax, fed up with this, went over and pushed the button himself when you guys were out of harm's way, causing the wall to lower and revealing a hidden pathway. Inside was a casket filled with bones that appeared to belong to like multiple people of different races. A lot of them kind of indistinguishable. And in the back, there were 2 more coffins containing the bodies of warriors laid to rest with their weapons. But nothing of note on these bodies. The party pushed forward to the next section of the dungeon. The next section appeared to be some type of tomb, housing many coffins and a spider pit blocking the way to the other side. It was at this point that the party realized that Sal had disappeared from the group, and feeling a little worried of this, Steve recommended that Zarya send Astra back to the previous area to keep watch so they're not trapped in. And while Zarya didn't send Astra, she did quickly return to the area to lay down her alarm bell to be alerted of any movement, and I did move it over there, by the way. And while she did this, Welyaris began opening up all the coffins to inspect the content within, finding more skeleton warriors laid to rest with their weapons, but nothing of interest on their body. Proceeding forward, Steve, Corin, and Malduk all climbed inside of Welyaris' bag, as Welyaris used Misty Step to teleport to the other side of the spider pit to avoid anyone taking damage. Zarya also used Misty Step to get across while Vax jumped the distance. And there on the other side, you guys found 3 pedestals holding these strange metal-like material devices that, while appeared to be made of metal, was as fragile as glass. And off in a room nearby was another one of these strange devices. This one seemed to be made of gold, but equally as fragile. Welyaris, suspecting the devices closer, saw that while they were all strongly secured in place, they each had a hole within them as if something was supposed to funnel through them. But with no obvious openings on the devices, Welyaris and Maladark settled for breaking the 3 devices outside the room first, the non-goat version. And when nothing was triggered, you guys finally destroyed the goat device. And with this, everyone heard, coming from the other side of the spider pit, back the way you guys came, was this, what sounded like rumbling stone. Steve and Welyaris elected to go back to figure out what it was, the 2 alongside Claude hopping into Welyaris' bag of holding and gesturing and getting Maladark to toss them across. There, past the coffins, Steve and Welyaris saw that a hidden path Way had revealed, and inside was a throne made of stone holding the skeleton body of another warrior seemingly laid to rest, but also a pile of 2,000 copper pieces and another pile of 3,000 gold pieces that had a diamond and a candle in it as well. And as the 2 were filling Welyaris' bag to split amongst their fellow party members later, suddenly the sounds of bones rattling caught their attentions as the skeleton warrior sitting on the throne began to move, and right outside they can hear the sounds of the coffins opening. And that is where we are at. Okay, so before we get into the combat side, Steve was the one who said immediately when I was doing the introduction, and before I asked for initiative, you wanted to attack him. So go ahead and make your I'm gonna unpause it. Make your attack with disadvantage because you're still poisoned, Steve. And then we're gonna go into the initiative right after.
You're still poisoned.
He is poisoned, unfortunately. But when he touched the thing.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20? That hits.
Since there's another enemy of it within 5 feet.
That does
still
count.
Attack?
Yes, that is correct.
Right.
Why am I on the wrong person? Alrighty.
And do I get my 2-weapon fighting for a second hit?
Yes. You can again just make your attacks. Just both at disadvantage. So let me see. What was your? That one.
Damage.
That one does not. Okay. 34. But I'm looking at what is which. So he actually. So Wait, where's my other calculator? All right. So let's see that. 5. Alrighty. So you strike down at him, and you see that usually, like when you use your sword based off the elements that the season you are using, it gives that burst of like elemental damage. You see that when it like strikes into him, the cold force of it just seems to like evaporate off his skin, like it didn't even phase him. He takes the other damage, but it seems like that code didn't do anything. All right. So with that being said, that little thing, we're gonna starting the combat. You do okay. So poison condition gives you also disadvantage on ability, all your ability rolls. Initiative is technically ability, but you already, because your background, your ancestral weapons, you get advantage, so you're just rolling this one flat.
Alright.
Alright, and for the narrative of this, everyone is going to roll initiative. You guys down there don't know what's going on, but you're going to roll initiative.
Alright.
So,
Quick question, is that creature standing behind Welyaris, is that Claude now?
Which one?
No.
Yeah.
I'm on
Zach.
top of
He's a no. Oh, that's
Right, like I never really got a makeover, so I'm just checking.
no. But like he's actually on top of that. That is the creature that Steve is fighting against. All right, and now I gotta roll for everybody else in this bitch. All right, Steve 2, Josh, Fred, Gwen, Sven, Chris, and Leo. Y'all gotta roll. I did have to go.
Oh, that's a lot. Good luck.
Yeah, I did have to go through it to see what I named everybody. I put the names since I said that stupid shit. All right.
Like 8
They got
different
names
buffers
now.
right there, so-
Oh, I mean, I said the names when we were doing it. That's why I said I was being a dummy and said 2 for my name, Steve. So okay.
That
that
was
was-
also named Steve.
Yeah, so 2 of them are literally named
Steve.
Steve. Then there's Josh, Fred, Gwen, Finn, Chris, and Leo. All right. Vax had a shit initiative. Let me double check to make sure he doesn't get advantage. I don't remember. I think.
NPC powers go.
It is what it is. All right, we're gonna start now. Now. And again, to remember for you guys who are using it, you can pull up the Argorn combat hat. But did my guys go first? Really?
They rolled an
Yep.
18.
Oh, I don't. But you have advantage. I knew. I figured Azumi would because
I think
unfortunately.
both of us rolled a
Listen,
17.
you don't gotta
Yeah.
rub it in.
I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just surprised because I know at least 2 of you guys, 2 of them took that extra thing to initiative, so I'm surprised. But anyway, I
Am
guess
in the initiative order?
you did you roll?
I did. I
No.
rolled 17. Just like apparently everybody else.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't see it, but let me put you. You said you rolled a 17? Because yeah, I didn't. Let me see.
You could scroll up and check. I swear I did.
Yeah, that's so weird. I don't know why I didn't put
Yeah.
you. I guess it does not like you, but let me.
Azumi is being hated on by this guy.
I didn't do anything. All right, here. Let me add you to combat, and then I'll put your number 17. And it should automatically put you above them because I think you have the higher dexterity. Okay, 17. Because it's so weird. No, okay. You go right to Sorry. Does Sorry have a better dexterity? I don't know. Anyway,
No.
yeah, we'll see. All right,
Shut
so first boy over here is Josh. Okay. All right, Josh, what is your stuff going on? Okay. Josh, and okay, because again, I'm gonna delete your thing because again, I removed your thing over to the other area. The actual area it is in, but okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. 5, 10, 15. 15.
Not gonna lie, this music is really dope.
Thank you. Shout out to the Michael Shibley team.
Get him, Michael Chimley.
All right. Oh. All right, but Josh is going to come down, and the only person he sees within right now, or more prominently, is going to be Welyaris and Claude. So he's going to shoot at you guys with his short bow, since you guys are still at a distance. He probably don't know where they're kind of shit. 14.
That ain't hitting nothing.
Yep. Also, you go back this way. All right, and that's all he can do for Josh. And now it is Fred. Come on, Fred. Fred is gonna take the same thing, and is going to try to shoot at you.
Fred, no.
At the wrong button, I realize.
How could you, Fred?
17?
No.
Okay. Alright. Fred is gonna go back to his game so he doesn't block the way for his friends. Alright, next is, which one are you? Oh, it's Gwen right up here. Alright.
She's right here.
Yep. Hello, Gwen. Okay. Actually, it's him. No. Don't judge him by his name. Alright.
Gwen's a very manly name. I don't see the problem.
30-20 to hit.
In the it, unless you're trying to hit Steve, which you said I don't know.
No, they're aiming at you. Or I guess Claude, more specifically.
In the it.
I didn't hear that. What?
No.
Okay. Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you again.
Bless you.
Bless you. Oh, those are sneezes.
Yeah.
I'm late.
I don't like all these skeletons. They're already
Bless you.
a problem.
Thank you.
They're perfectly fine. Alright, so now it's up to one of the Steves who's gonna step up. Again, that's 25, you can get here.
Yep.
Short bow again.
Yep. And another one.
Alright, that's another. Go back to this screen. Never miss. Oop. And he's gonna move back so one speed he can to make sure his friends don't get blocked. Now, which one are you? Alright, this is Chris.
I don't know if I'm bitch.
I had to put their names on them. Like, which one are you? Who are you, bitch? Okay, that's another max. Close this. Which one is next? It's Leo.
And
No, it's
Oh, okay.
Leo. Wait, is it? Which one? Oh, it is Ben. Okay.
yeah,
I was like,
it's Ben.
I clicked it. It took me to Leo. Leo's the last. All right. Man is gonna shoot as well.
Pew.
That's the one. No.
Hey, fuck.
All right. Now is that the other Steve? It is the other Steve.
It is the other Steve.
All right. He's gonna move his speed, move through his allies, and get over there. Just enough.
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
And then he's going
this is gonna
to
be so good.
fire again, as they have been trying. Nope. And then for last but not least, this one is Leo. Alright, let me make sure. Let me see real quick.
You're gonna see how Leo's gonna get in here.
No.
Oh, you're seeing the.
Let me make sure, double check.
Oh.
Works for you guys. But alright, that was a shoot and miss.
As long as I don't have my token targeted, I can see what everyone else sees.
Okay.
If I
Well,
target
you hit-
myself, though, I can't.
Alright.
If you hit tab as well, it also turns.
Alright, we're going to Sarah, it's your turn. Right now, for the most part, your party has went over. Well, two of your party members. That's fine. Have went over to the side. Oh wait, hold on. I have this focus on it. I just realized combatant. Thank you. Fix that so it can stop being a dummy. have went over to the other side of the spider pit. It's been a couple moments since they've been gone, but at this point now, you're hearing like the faint sounds of what sounds like arrows firing. What do you want to do?
They not have heard the coffins opening?
Yeah, the faint sound again. I'm about to say at this point, the faint sound. Yeah, the coffin's opening, and now again arrows firing. So at this point, I would say you're smart enough. Some alarms are being rang in your head. But what do you like to do?
Shooting the dead bodies. What are they doing?
They're shooting the dead bodies. Yeah, me and my gun that sounds like a bow. Absolutely.
Steve has a crossbow. What are you talking about?
You gave Steve a crossbow, technically.
No, I know that was the joke though. It's like, yep, I'm out here shooting bodies with my gun that sounds like a bow.
But
past that,
I think Steve is just.
But
Past that what?
now, but yeah, sorry. What do you want to do, girl?
I mean, I hear shots, but I'm not really sure what's going on, and I don't really feel like crossing this pit again.
Yeah, I would say like
they haven't called for help.
You can like try to hold an action until something comes better. It's just you're only gonna be able to hold your actual action. So if you like your bonus action, which you can use to try to fire, if you land do a spell, you won't be able to do. But if you want to like hold a spell or your arrow, if an enemy like comes into sight, you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here.
Okay.
They didn't call for help, so is it Steve being disrespectful to the dead again?
Okay.
Oh, you're trusting that they can handle it after you.
No, because at this point I don't really know what's going on, and they have been disrespecting the dead bodies already. So
I would argue
in my
that
conclusion,
you would have heard all of the tombs opening at the same time before all the shots.
yeah, and that would be my assumption that you're doing what you were doing last time, which is grave robbing.
One, all 10 of them opening at the same
There's
time.
3 of you there.
Is anybody screaming or you guys?
And things opening at the same time sounds like one thing opening.
All right, so we're gonna again because this is 6 second intervals, and you guys are not really allowed to talk to each other. Only the person who's doing it is Asari's turn. So I need your decision. What you're doing?
I'm just gonna wait here
right.
until I get more information.
Okay, so are you gonna prepare action, or are you just basically you're passing your turn?
I'll prepare my bow.
Okay. So we're gonna do that. Wrong person. All right.
I'm just gonna wait here.
All right. So he's ready. All right. So we're gonna go over to the next person. All right. Now, Steve, it's your turn. What you want to do?
I will hit the big guy again.
All right. Disadvantage, but go ahead.
I believe it's actually a regular roll on the first turn.
Oh, if you have something
because
that
I have scout for advantage on the first round.
So it goes flat. So, yes. Okay.
17.
That is it.
And I believe the cold damage doesn't matter anyways. Never mind.
So 27.
Yep.
And then with the regular short sword.
Right.
23. And then with that, the sneak attack damage.
Okay. It's 10.
Yes.
All right. He is looking a little fucked up, but he's still standing. Okay. Right.
That's all I got.
Alrighty. All right. Welyaris, it's now your turn. Boom.
You see that Steve right there?
I'm
gonna throw a bead of force at it.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeet. They must succeed on a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Every single one of them within 10 feet of this one.
Okay. So, I believe.
So all of them.
That one was select targets. I'll target the one in the middle.
Okay.
So it should be all of them are making that dex save.
Gotcha. All right. So. So Steve is a fail. Let me note that. Let's go to...
It'll be important which one's save and which one's fail.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it separately instead of all combined. All right. Josh is a save. I should have just went down one straight line, but I started with Steve, and I'm going down. All right. Chris got a nat 20. Let's do Gwen. Gwen is also failed. Got the same one as Steve. Which one are you? Leo. Leo's a save. Fred.
Not as bad as it could have been.
Fred is also save. They got +2 and they've been getting above. Most of them getting above 10. And last but not least, which one are you? The other Steve. The other Steve fell, so you got both Steves and Gwen. So let me read back what that says.
I see.
Yep.
Okay. So,
yeah, I started at Steve because I was the one who was hit, but yeah.
The ones that fail take 11 force damage and are trapped inside of a giant bubble that nothing can get in or out of. The ones that succeeded are specifically pushed out of the bubble.
All right, so we're gonna do...
So it's from Steve where they would, for the directions they would be pushed.
Steve 1 or 2. I did not. I thought about naming one Steve and then other Steve, but I didn't. I should have. All right, so I'm gonna say since this would push, like kind of expanding in a bubble, that would probably push Leo and them forward with you guys, just for acerity.
No. Hold on. Gwen failed. She's in the bubble.
Oh, I don't use. Oh, yeah, she gets. Dang, I was like push. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what I am. Doing push. And how far did they get push? 10 feet? I know where it landed.
Yeah, which was on the targeted Steve. So they'll very much be pushed just directly whatever direction they're from the Steve.
Yeah, so, no, I'm asking does it say how far they get pushed or just that they get pushed?
They get pushed out of the bubble, so
I'm just gonna...
10 foot of the Steve is pushed outside of 10 feet.
So I'm going to say for serity's sake, since Fred is by 2 of them, I'm going to push them down twice, and then I'm just going to push these guys back as far as they can go. Oh, wait.
Make the bubble so I can see?
That's literally perfect because that's out of 10 feet of Steve.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
I mean, bonus action, make Claude go this way. Oh, wait, what? No. No. Both of us. And then punch the big one, Claude. Get his ass. That's an 11 to hit.
That's not going to hit.
Yep, that's okay, though.
All right. Now we go to the big one, who is actually big. He's actually bigger than the rest.
Oh, yeah, no, he big boy.
He's big boy. He was a, something else. But he's going to turn to the one who has been the bigger nuisance to him.
He been poking me in the butt. He must die.
That's only a 12, so that doesn't hit, but he does get 2. And the second one is a 16. I think your armor class raised to 17, didn't it? Yep, it did. So you're good. He does not touch you.
Yes.
All right. Now we go down to Maladark. It is your turn again. You drew Welyaris and Steve overcross inside of Welyaris' back of honing, and you're hearing the sounds of what this the coffin's opening, and now you can hear like some firing and like what sounded like I guess a small explosion taking place. What do you want to do?
Oh shit! They started the party without me.
Those fuckers.
Those fuckers.
So this pit still has all these poisonous spiders in it and shit?
That is correct. So you would either have to walk through it, or I'll say DC 15 to try to jump it. Athletics.
All right. Let me go yeet myself.
Okay.
Athletics.
Yeah, just use those big, strong legs to try to jump across. There you go. You easily.
Very struggling.
Yeah, you easily. Kind of like, it's just like, kind of like
all the way out of the dungeon.
Yeah, you know how like fucking the Hulk just like he like kind of crouches down for a moment and fucking flies and gets that momentum. That is a Maldark jumping across. All right. All right, and I'll be and so you still have your movement. So I'll say that'll be yeah. So go ahead. So 30 from here. So that would be 60 up to when you hit the 60 mark. So you get around the corner and you see this party going on, and these skeleton warriors are kind of just, as you walk over turn, you just hear the little crackling of their bones.
Oh shit! Y'all know what time it is,
right?
Here we go.
Right.
Wait, how do I do this stuff again? Right.
Depends on what you're trying. I know it's been a while. Okay.
Right. It's been a minute.
Hold on. Let me see. Add your rage. All right. Good. All right. Now go ahead and roll your attack. That hits. You are infumed with rage of people partying and having a good time without you, and you just walk up behind. I mean, I don't know, Maldark, are you screaming? Are you doing a battle cry?
Y'all gonna start this party without me? How dare you? The audacity! I thought we were friends.
And just before this,
that's what you thought.
This long forgotten soldier, Fred, can even prepare. He is just whooped on the side of his head by a fucking war drum. All right, that was your bonus action, your attack action. Yep. And I'm about to say you can only do one more movement if you want. But if you're good there, you can.
I'm good.
All right, we're going to Corin. Corin, it's now your turn.
All right.
Right?
Right, let's see. So I'm assuming I heard what's his face shout.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Shouting, right?
You at this point you're hearing and you know shit is going on.
Cool. I want to can I send my bestial spirit to do stuff? Does he?
I believe so. You're gonna again need to make the jump for him, or he might. Okay, so again, before you move him somewhere and lose all your movement, because he has movement too.
Yeah. So how much was it, like 20 feet?
Let me check it. So let me move him back to where he is. So just be careful. And unfortunately, here's the problem. You, unlike Saria, you cannot see through his eyes. That's unfortunately not the ability. You can just, I'm gonna say, you can send him over there, but you're gonna be blindsided on what exactly is gonna go on. But I'm like, you can still send him to be like, go over there and help my teammates. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So he gets 30 feet, and you can make the roll for him to get the athletics thing to see if he gets across, or if he falls in the pit and takes the damage. So open up his character sheet and hit the athletics.
Come on, boy. How do I open your?
Just double. I'm about to say either go to the top part where it says it's going to have the attributes, or double click.
Attributes. Where are you, boy?
Yeah, just make sure you're actually clicked on the bestial spirit.
So I clicked him, but it's still showing me. Son of a bitch. Let's see. And that door thing, I'm assuming, means I want him to leave, right?
Which one?
There's a little door icon. Oh, no, that's actually the door.
No, that's actually the door. He's down. So I will say, because I believe they move on your initiative. So move yourself down to actually see his path. I would not. That's up. That's up. Down. Down. Past the emo boy. Okay.
Son of a bitch. Let me move.
There you go. And now click on its icon. And then
now I can.
Okay, there you go. Now try to do what you're doing. So athletics. To try to see if you can make the jump.
Attributes, athletics. There you are. Let's do it.
There you go. All right. He leaps across, way more graceful this time. All right. So he has 30 feet of movement. You don't have quite, but again, if you want to instruct him, be like, go help,
Yeah.
You can do it.
Go kill them, my pet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But-
All right. So I'm gonna put him over here by Maladark. And go ahead.
The cute one.
Protect the cute one. Looks back. Which one's the cute one? Okay. Now go ahead and.
The bone looks kind of cute.
All right. Now I gotta make my athletic leap, right?
If you're gonna jump over to make sure I got sight too, you're gonna have to all right.
5.
That's not quite gonna do it. You make it. It's like Faraday sakes. You get pretty close, but
Sorta.
you do land inside of it. You feel these the spiders, I'm sorry, like trying to little nip at you as you land in their territory, and they're gonna take like a little bite of you. So let me see.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's fine. It won't be a lot of damage. It didn't happen last time. It's a little nipple. Oh.
Why
you did it like that?
Because you're squishy and 11 poison damage. Okay.
What? No.
Oh.
No, stone skin.
Stone skin. Okay. Because last time your dang only took remember last time your beast only took 5. Okay.
Okay.
You're the jinx it. You say it's not gonna be 11, and it became 11.
Like, cause last time it was 5. I forgot how much
telling
it could do. It does like 44. That's why.
Okay, so
All
I'm
right.
just hitting this damage button, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead and see how much it takes off.
Please, God. Yes!
All
I'll
right.
take it.
5, so that's 6. You only take 6 of the poison. Damage. Poison damage, not things like that. But okay, you
Alright.
you land a little short. You still have your movement to try to get up there with Maladark and them. Oh yeah! Oh shit! Yeah, you have to do a Constitution saving throw to make sure you keep your spirit. I forgot about that. You are concentrating. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
It's only a 10. That's the good thing. Because it would have to get above a 20 for you to have the DC raise it.
And where's my concentration?
I'm about to say, you could just hit the little button that's in the thing as well. It says saving throw, DC, concentration.
I see.
Yep. All right, there you go. You keep it up. You shake it off. You keep your focus. Not today, and you continue on your movement. Okay.
So who are these? Alana and when these are the Hellhounds, yeah?
Yeah, those are the not Hellhounds, but direwolves. Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
So they're all right.
They're fine. They're not doing anything until Vax commands. All right.
All right.
You got over.
I guess I'm checking through here. Let's see. What are we doing?
What are you doing?
I know, right?
No.
Let's see. I wanna do flurry the blows.
You have to. So you have to step. I'm about to say you have to step through to do it. But you can move through. You can move through an ally. That's an ally. You have enough feet because you're a monk. Okay. So go. So
right,
first, I believe just is it melee spend a key point? Just go ahead and do your attack because that you still have action, so you will be able to get like potentially I think 3 attacks in. I'll have to double check for you because you are at lower level. But remember to activate it. You do have to do an unarmed strike because you do not have a proper monk weapon. Okay, so go ahead.
All right, let's go for it.
Okay, that hits. Now go ahead.
Let's do the damage.
All right. 6. That was just enough to punch the shit out of Fred. He has been like knocked over in the head with a drum, and then this giant Goliath woman comes sprawling down with a fucking wolf. And before he can even do anything, you just like push off one of the walls and just immediately fucking punch this bitch into the ground, and he's dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch the shit out of him and then blow a kiss to Maldark.
Your kisses could be
Sorry,
poisoned.
I'm
Be
like-
careful. Okay.
Okay, so let's see.
I was you have a little bit of feet to go get to the next one if you want to go a little up.
Yeah, no. I was gonna throw Dorothy. Can I throw Dorothy?
Unfortunately, no, because your action was to do it. But if you want to move up and then spend a key point to do your Furies of Blows on that one, you can. It's just gonna be again another unarmed strike. Otherwise, you can just you still have a bonus action which you can use your rocks. But
so how close do I gotta get to use a rock?
Your rock is a range one, so you actually don't want to get close to use that.
All right.
But attacks cannot go through, and it will take. Dang, I would say you can lift it with your bonus action, but you won't be able to actually strike it again until your next turn.
Nah, I'm gonna leave that closed until the next.
You're gonna leave this closed? Okay.
Yeah, does my wolf
Yeah.
does my wolf
So
have its own turn?
It does, but it's at its max speed, and it has to be in range to hit something.
Okay.
Because you killed you killed the closest one.
Right. Okay. So that's the end of my turn then.
Alrighty. All right, we're gonna go over to the grumpy one, who is just gonna turn to Saria and be like, "So what are we doing?"
Jesus.
I'm just gonna be waiting here until they need help. I don't want to look at them disrespecting dead bodies.
He's gonna nod and he's gonna just wait with Saria. All right, move back over to whatever people exist. Which ones are not in the bubble, at least. Which one is first? It is Chris. All right. Chris is going to pretty much not do anything because he can't. They're just gonna hold their turns to see if the bubbles go down. But other than that, ain't doing nothing. And I'm just gonna speed through these motherfuckers real quick. Because I don't believe they take any additional damage while inside the bubble. They're just chilling. They're bubble boys like that movie. Ooh, with Jake Gyllenhaal. That's old as fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I remember that. Oh, wait, hold on. They said they can push against it. They can just moving up half their speed.
Yeah, they can push the bubble around a little bit, but like
they're just gonna push for it.
I don't know if they're smart enough to do that.
They're just gonna push for it. That's forward because they can only move like a little bit. It says half their speed. So they're just gonna push forward in the line.
Forward, Ben.
And Leo, who's the only one actually in here, he's going to take a look at his master, going to get this one and try to swipe at you with his sword. Alright. And that is only a 16, so he doesn't hit you. Alright, back to you, Saria.
I'm gonna
just relaxing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Ash up, put in my arms, and pat him while I relax on the wall.
All right, Steve.
I'm still gonna prepare my boat.
Okay. All right, let me do that again. Very bow, just in case shit hits the fan. Yeah. All right, we're gonna move back over.
Astrid.
This is nice. We should do this more often. All right, Steve, it's you.
My turn. I'll hit the thing.
All right.
26.
That hits. Right. You immediately just slash through this creature, and you see that his bone, he just kind of collapses into a pile of bones. His mace just going down.
And Leo's close enough for cleaving, right?
That's correct. He's gonna take a little bit of that. It was left
Just
over.
real quick, I'm gonna spend. What was that other feature I picked up? I'm going to use Precise to reroll the one that was on that sneak attack, just to do a little bit extra damage to him. Roll 1d6.
What am I getting notified about? Fidgety has a daily potion. Yes, get your daily potions. Did you roll a number one? Well, okay. My lord.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll hit him again with the other attack.
Alright, go ahead.
12.
I think there is not enough. Nope. Just a little shy.
Sad.
But it is Welyaris' turn next. Alright, Welyaris, 'tis you.
Pew pew.
Go ahead.
Pew. For a 23.
Yeah. You have something, well, okay. You have something to make sure you don't get disadvantaged at being within close range.
Yeah, unflinching. Being
Okay.
within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose.
Okay, I just want to make
got
sure. Okay.
We planned.
All right.
Alright, they hit. Which means I get advantage on the second hit.
Yep.
I'll shoot him again.
Yep.
I will crit him.
No. Weapons say how much damage was it? Because it can. They're little
18.
guys. He's dead. They're little guys. Yeah.
Well.
But I will say, if you want to shoot, you can't shoot Gwen. Actually, never mind. They're blocking the way.
Yeah, she's in the bubble.
Yep, you can't.
However, I'll go have. I'll go use my bonus action and have one lift the bubble so I can shoot Josh from underneath.
You mean Claude?
Sorry, Claude will lift the bubble.
Okay.
So that I can shoot Josh underneath the space that he is making.
But okay, go ahead and roll your damage against Josh.
Get him, and then have to roll. Hold on, another. Let's roll 6 because I crit and I have the feat or the ancestral weapon ability that does that.
Bless you.
So it's gonna be a total of
Bless you.
Thank you.
13 plus 12, 25 plus 7, 32. 32 to Josh. Kapah!
Jesus.
So how much in total? One more time.
32.
All right,
I wonder
that's
what
good.
it looks like on your side.
It pulls them over in different areas. Like when the regular rolls are easy, that comes through, but it like shows just the damage, and then it doesn't show. It puts it in a different, basically collapsible
You have to do
size.
the math yourself.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
It doesn't
show the.
It doesn't. It doesn't actually does it correctly, which I'm just sure is because it's getting transported over, but it is. So 30 that kills him, and does a little. And who's behind? Chris is hanging on by a dread, but Josh is dead.
Oh. I mean, that's
Oh,
it.
wrong number. Wrong number. All right.
Claude has functionally done his action and has lifted the bubble. So
All right.
he ain't doing much else.
All right. We go to Maladark. Maladark, you saw whatever kind of weird spear be removed, and it looks like the creatures in front are within range. Here we go.
I'm gonna target the one right in front of me.
All right, go ahead. I think that one's a Steve. Yeah, never Steve.
The other Steve.
That one is not going to hit.
The shit.
All right, let me pull this up while I stand up for 2 seconds. Which one is that? That just hits. Go ahead.
Damn. Yeah, one of them
There you go. You in just I would say, a ricochet of just musical energy. You just completely crush the war drum on top of the other Steve's head. Steve's replaying all at this point, and you see that like the force of just shakes the whole entire ground, and you cause which one are you? The other Steve. I'm sorry, those are both Steves, and even poor little Gwen to collapse into piles of bones. Right.
That's it, folks.
That's it, folks. All right, you saying there?
Yes. That was the encore. Yes.
Okay, great. All right, Corin, it's your turn.
Oh, there's one more in there.
There's one more in the corner. Yeah. That's
Go get it!
Who is it?
Kill it!
Who's this one? Chris. That's Chris hanging on for a
Send the
prayer.
dog to war.
Send the dog to work. You can send your thing up to attack if you want.
Yeah, let me send
Okay. You should be
him
able.
because I can't really see.
You should make it over there.
Ah.
And again, you can move up a little bit closer, just behind him, just so you can have it.
I'm going to attack Chris.
It is Chris. Know his name before you kill him.
And I want to make sure I acknowledge, like, let's see. We do multi-attack. Let's do it.
Well, just hit your maul first. Yeah, it doesn't actually just hit maul and then do it twice. Yeah, it just is. That's just there to tell you that you got it.
Okay. Since I'm blocked by something?
I don't believe so.
Let me try again. Wall. Corin's bestial spirit is blocked by a wall.
Let me see. Go back. I think it's the way he's weirdly into the thing. He's like in it, but at the same time, not. No, the wall's not even behind there. So yeah, let's say it's weird. Should have been enough to hit him. I'll move him a little for it just because everybody else is dead. But go ahead, try it. Do.
Thank you.
I'm about to say, it might be because you're too far that it's trying to do it. Again, stop hitting that one. It's mole. Hit the mole.
I keep hitting. Okay. Yeah, I'm still saying I'm blocked by the wall.
I think it's because you're so far. Okay. And it is trying.
Okay.
I think it's trying to limit you.
Okay. Let me not click out of there. Where's my character? Okay, let's move up here, I guess.
Yep.
Okay, now
I was about to say, it's sure as fuck it's only 5 feet. There you go. Now do you run your attack?
All right.
That hits.
Got a 19.
There's no way not to kill him. Why did you hit yourself?
Oh my god.
The animation hit you. Okay.
What?
It's fine. He's dead. He had 1 HP. He's dead.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, your spirit just lunges forward and just completely tears through his bones. In fact, it's so happy to eat a bone. You know how dogs and them are. Like, but they are dead.
Good boy.
Did I forget Spin? Has Spin been here the whole time?
Who else do I got?
Oh my god, Spin has been avoided this whole time! I was about to say combat's over, but Spin's alive! Spin fucking his shit rocks. There's one guy over, these guys are dead, so you guys can, like, move. I'm gonna start moving their corpses, hold on. But, oh my god, that's hilarious. But yeah, there's one guy. Yeah, I didn't even fucking know he was alive.
He's blending in. He's blending in. Right? He saw his camera die. He's blending in.
He would have been better for Force to shoot, but I was like, he was so blending in. This motherfucker was camouflaged.
Is he on the left or the right? Where the fuck is he?
He's literally right here on top of him. He's literally still in the grave.
Okay, let me now can I do an action?
Yes, now you. That was his thing. And in fact, it still has another one if you want to come and make him come over and bite this motherfucker because it has a multi attack.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, there you go. That's hilarious. Fucking Spin.
Now I can. Do I hit Maul again or am
yes.
I?
That's it. They're not that smart. They're just to be terrified, unfortunately.
He's like, shh.
That's it. That hits. Go ahead and do your attack.
You're hitting yourself again.
It's hilarious. It's because she's not targeting when she does this, so it's hilarious, but it's fine. Alright. Oh, god, this guy is about to die. Spin.
Not smack him in your rocks, Corin.
Well, she still got some, like a whole action. This is only his stuff. She still got a whole action, but action.
The wolf is just fucking mauling this creature between its jaws.
Yeah,
right now.
you see, like, the wolf kind of got one of his, like, the leg in his mouth, and Spin is trying to shake it off, but you still got your shit left, so go ahead. And
I want to laugh and clap a little before I attack.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Fucking hilarious.
All right, and we are going to use.
Lol.
How do I use one of my maneuvers?
Which one?
Oh no, let me save that. Let me save that.
I was about to say the ones that require a key point. Then yeah, you again. He's on death's door. Okay, he is knocking. He's banging on the door. In fact. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Son of a bitch.
That one's not gonna hit. He's still just with his trying to move, get out the wolf's bite. You kind of missed.
I'm gonna use the magic stone then.
Okay, so if that's ranged, then it might be a disadvantage because you're so close. So let me double check to see if it is or not.
Maybe I got real strong thumbs.
Make a range attack spell against creature to assist with. Well, wrong one. I was gonna say this chill touch. No, wait, I was at the wrong one. It has a range of 60 feet. So it is gonna be it is a range one, so you have to roll at a disadvantage because he's so close. Otherwise, you have to stand. You have to take a step back, which risks him getting an opportunity to attack. So whatever one you want. All right. So he's gonna petty lead because this is your dog try, but probably won't. Never mind, he does get at you. That's a 23. Just a hit.
Uh-oh.
That's not the damage yet. Only seven piercing damage. As he now pulling out his sword to try to get this dog off, he slashes at you. But you're fine. You still get your attack, so you can do it now without disadvantage. So go ahead and roll your actual attack for the magic stone. Oh my god! No. Please put Finn out of his life. God damn it.
Why?
That's a miss.
Now can I kill it? 10 hits, right?
No. Finn, they have some light armor on Finn who has survived this shit. It is what it is. Alright, let me clear it out. I'm assuming that is your turn since you don't want to deal with this again.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, let me just delete these guys real quick. Alright. We're gonna go back over to Bax, who is
I gotta do my saving throw.
he's just going to forgot about that. That is that's for him. Hold on. What's your modifier? Let me check you real quick. Because you accidentally rolled for him. So what was the actual roll? So that was a 6. And your constitution modifier is a 0, so that's still a fail.
Yeah.
He goes
bye, doggo.
He goes bye-bye. He lived a long life. Yeah, just he just kind of evaporates from the leg with her and goes. Vax still over here by Sarah is just going to chill out with her until he gives her. Just looks over like we're still waiting.
Yep.
All right.
It's only been 12 seconds.
Right? It's just not. They're just like dude. All right. And now Spin at the top. Spin, my poor guy. What is for your life?
The forgotten Spin.
He shouldn't have. I guess
he shoot someone. Spin.
I guess
do it.
He's gonna try to swipe at you with his sword since that was the most effective. So that was a 3. That was a 7. He misses. Okay.
This is terrible.
Spin is
left 8.
Yeah. The forgotten warrior. All right, sorry. we're back to you.
Still chilling.
Still chilling. All right, let's Steve. Please kill Spin. Let him go in peace. Okay.
Yeah, I'll put Spin out of his misery.
Yeah, he's not quite a Steve. He's a Spin. He's missing one of the letters. All right.
I don't think that's gonna.
Oh my God! Are you guys for real?
What is going on? Are you
Still
good?
at disadvantage.
Bro,
Yeah, because he's so fucking good.
Playing with the other one.
Go ahead, please.
Do what you gotta do, man.
Okay. The 13 hits. Jesus.
Let him rest in
Let him
peace.
die.
Well, if he stopped moving.
He's not the chosen one, okay? He's dead. He's dead. Thank you. The Spin is gone. You.
It'd been funny if you got like only a 1 or
Look,
something.
he did the
I'd have
first
died.
time. How?
I was gonna say, like, can we talk to Sven and say, hey, you fought bravely?
Well, not anymore. He's dead now. But Jesus.
In the next life.
In the next life, yeah.
In the next
We'll
life.
see you. Yeah, we'll see you in the next life.
Oh my God, that shit. But
Are we done with combat now?
that is done. Me in this shit. My God, Spin, my guy.
Pack a cold one for Finn.
Yes. All right, you guys, they're dead now.
Yay!
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the door dance.
Thank you for the help.
I
We
wonder
really,
what they're doing.
really needed it. I'm gonna check the big guy's body on the throne to see if he had anything.
Are you
else.
looking at Soraya when you say that?
No, I'm looking at you. You're right here.
Yeah,
you
you're
were in
in-
the corner
you're
when I
in-
walked by you.
you're-
You're very welcome.
You're in
Not a problem.
the corner. He has
I am.
a mace on him, but again, it was like the one you saw of his body originally.
The shitty
But
rusty maze.
But it's a mace. Yeah. Sell items are still sellable. Whatever you want.
Amazing.
Whatever you want. You can leave it or move on.
Is there anything else on the bodies? Like
Or
costumes?
where's
I'm about to
your
say,
little
as
devil
you-
child
I'm about to
when
say,
she needs
as you
something to sell?
so check over by, you find the various items they had. Again, but most of the guys out there consist of just a short star and a what's it called? Short ball. There we go. They didn't
Nobody
have-
died rich, apparently.
No.
Corin, where's your little child when she needs things to sell? These men all have things to sell.
I know. I'm sure she'll see these the next time she comes down here and wanders
Tell
about.
it to her then.
Mhm. But
Oh yes.
for those of you over
Alright.
here who are aware, what are y'all doing?
Well, and then speaking into Welyaris' mind, I'm gonna ask him, should we share the wealth we found?
Is there a reason not to?
I hear things get
Because he wants
expensive
to
these
keep it.
days.
Y'all don't know. He's
That's not a,
I will
that's
say,
not a
yeah, I don't
reasonable
know.
answer?
I suppose we could at least share it with the people that helped us fight.
Oh shit.
I
That's-
mean, that's
I
not
have
an
stated I
that's
don't
not an
want it.
unreasonable answer.
I have stated that I don't want it.
I mean, that's fair. I'm just listen. There wasn't a reason to not, and at least that's a valid reason. It's like, well, okay, at least someone did help.
A valid
Give
reason
him
to
that.
not is nobody knew we had it,
Mhm.
but
I'll take
Yeah.
like
I-
the
Yeah, but the difference being, I don't need to hoard wealth. I literally run a literal empire. I don't need this.
oh, that's
Mm.
true. Everyone is rich.
I am literally a rich tech mobile. I don't know what you want from me.
I will say again, unless you're
I am not rich.
to
I am definitely not rich.
push this conversation
Yeah.
along again, right now,
now Dark is like
Steve and Welyaris are the only one who knows about the wealth. But unless you're divulging just exactly how rich you are, Welyaris, be careful with some of the stuff you're saying. What are y'all doing? To move this along a little bit.
What do you mean? Be careful with some of the stuff you're saying.
I said unless you're willing to divulge your background. I'm not saying, I'm just being like, because you're speaking a little out of character, so just to kind of keep in character, remember. But right now, the two of y'all are speaking. Steve has established a telepathic link with you, so.
I mean,
Oh, also I'd like to note, since Steve and I have been eventually bonding, like at first I didn't like him, but we're cool now. So if you want to talk to me in my mind, you can. But when we first met, I was like, nah, bro.
Do you mean Welyaris through your mind?
Welyaris. Yeah, I'm like, you can talk to me in my mind. It's cool. We're good.
Okay.
we're Now, I mean, I only have one way of communication unless you know how to speak click clack bug language.
We have not been talking though. You've been like privy to everything, but like most of the time, like you been saying stuff to other people. I don't think we've really been talking. We've been talking.
I've talked to you plenty of times. Most of the time,
talk
it's
as a
horrified at what you've done in the room across the way.
Yeah, but you never say you're horrified.
No, but people have asked, and I've offered, and I thought I'd talk
Hydrate, ice, coffee.
I could be wrong. I thought we had talked before we came down to the catacombs.
I mean, he came to try to protect you in your bedroom before you decided to invite the bean over and fuck him loud enough for him to hear across the hall. Yeah,
you've been doing it in case of
Yeah, but they still didn't talk though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's official. Like
didn't get the chance to. It was just like I'm just gonna be here and very shivlant. But go ahead.
It was unintentional, if that was the case. I swear we've had a conversation. I swear we have talked before. But if we haven't, then that was not intentional.
Yeah. But yeah, if we have, like, at this point, I'm like, okay, cool. I don't, like, you're good.
Yeah.
So what are the two people with the money doing?
Well, right now, the money's in the bag, and unless someone wants to carry around, like, 800 pounds worth of coins,
No, but back to Steve's initial question, which he asks is, like, do you believe that y'all should split it?
We can always discuss it later when we're out of here on how you want to split it.
Mm-hmm.
That is exactly what I was going to suggest. Was
like,
let's worry about that after we're out of the catacombs, and then we can figure out who, what we're doing.
All right.
Yeah. My original reason.
The numbers around.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm just like I'm going to need to do that. But other than that, are y'all taking any of these items again? They're non-magical, but $1's $1 sometimes.
Seriously, where is your child? She could be selling these. She is missing out on a glorious opportunity.
I'm not sure, but she turns up when she needs to, kind of like a certain wizard I know.
Just like her mother, honestly. But going forward. All right.
Now, where is that wizard? Are they back there snogging?
Ew.
Snogging.
Huh? Ew. Okay.
Probably.
If I check this wall on the other side, does it look like it moves?
You can roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, it's disadvantage. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I'm about to say you don't even need it. You're good. You're good.
It doesn't move.
It's fine. Yeah, right. Then just get the ones out of your system. But it's a wall.
Yeah, I think that'd be more than fine. I just we heard the door open, so we came to check, and things happened.
All right.
Well.
All right.
I guess I'm out of teleports, so I guess Claude's walking across the spiders.
Okay.
Wait, I thought we were all gonna hop in the bag and have someone check us across again.
He's out of teleports. Unless I'm about to say, you've seen Steve use it. Teleport. If you want to give him that.
I can't assume that he can. I can only do that once a day, I'm pretty sure. I gotta double check the word.
He hasn't done anything, though. I'm about to say, you've seen him do it before in the past or in your battles. He hasn't done nothing yet. So I'm about to say, you can.
Are you still able to teleport? Is everyone over here?
Corin is not. Corin, please make your way down. Corin.
I can't see.
I could, but
oh my god.
Just hop in the bag and have Claude bring us across.
I'm about to say, get down.
Since the spiders don't affect Claude.
It is difficult terrain.
That's probably reasonable, but I don't think there's going to be space in the bag now.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to get
forward.
crushed to death by money. Okay,
Did you max out the bag of holding?
Not that's for later along in my life.
It is only so much space. To be fair.
To be fair, Claude could carry you, and I could hide in the bag.
What the?
I want.
What about the other two?
Accumulated.
The other two people that helped you.
I was like,
two people that are able to jump across.
One of them didn't make it though. What do you mean?
I don't know that.
Yeah.
I fell.
I would just pick whoever is most reasonably unable to make across the thing.
Is there anything I can
nap.
do to like? I know. I'm like, is there anything I can do to kind of like help with this problem? No.
Can you scare the spiders away with fire?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Ugh.
What are you? Are you casting a
Blindness
spell?
and deafness?
Who's casting a
Lauren-
spell? I didn't
Lauren's
cast
making
a
it
spell.
up to you.
What's happening?
You.
Why is it clicking things?
I don't know
What
why.
What are you doing?
You
What
are.
are you doing?
Dear Lord, hold on. Let me give you back your spell
Wake
slot.
me up when
and
it's
erase
done.
this.
Thank
There you
you.
go. Dear Lord. Okay. What are you using your prestidigitation for, Maldark?
I was just
Tiny
gonna conjure
fires.
like some small flames in the pit area to clear us a path.
Okay. It's a whole pit, but like I would say, because it doesn't really do anything to him. Roll me a.
Let me be respectful and not just be directly standing on the dog.
Roll
Would
me
it be
a
like intimidation?
I would say roll me intimidation to see if it does anything, but because unfortunately prestidigitation doesn't really do anything harmful.
Rawr!
I mean,
Right.
you can light a fire with it, but like that's kind of it.
Yeah, I will say it
For
really
this scenario, at
doesn't
least.
do anything harmful. So it does pretty good. It doesn't do a exact path, but you see like towards the end, you light the prestidigitation through it, and you see like a good half of them are beginning to like try to move away from it. The others don't seem to be affected, but it seems to have perhaps like lowered the DC, so should someone wish to jump across.
Don't we have torches between us? Can't we just leave a trail of torches to scare the spiders off?
You would have to actively like basically try to kill them at
in
that point, in which just me coming out DM style, that will be another initiative to try to do that. Otherwise, find
I think we
whatever
just
way, make your way up to him. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just
Yeah,
jump.
Can't make the
I'm
jump,
a,
or at least less likely. He's just gonna have a trip in the bag.
Yep.
let me shoot my shot.
All right. I'll
Not
Probably-
exactly the
admittedly-
most athletic here.
How about
Probably
I'll say
Look, I have
Steve.
I'll say a
plus 4
12.
athletics and still fucked up this roll.
Okay. I said a 12, so I said a 12 because he with Maldur Caliph. So
Yep.
that's good. She makes the jump, and you see Corn again a little shaky, but this time learning from her mistakes makes a jump over. Are you making a jump, or Welyaris, are you just going to have Claude walk? Because honestly, that's probably the best for you, just to have him walk around.
Quad walk.
Okay, because
He's a robot.
With
He's-
me in your bag, I assume.
Yeah, I'd say might as well.
okay, make sure again keep things fair and things like that. Make sure you say the stuff ahead of time. All right.
No, that's why I said whoever is least likely, which is probably Steve because he's poisoned.
Okay, so Maldark.
I just said it while other people were talking. That's
Yes.
my bad.
But you're good. But Maldark makes the jump across. You guys make it across.
Let me
You
get
see,
out the way.
you see these two over here just kind of hanging out.
Pull out a Steve.
Yep. Don't let them
Keep going.
suffocate. Don't let them suffocate in that. Yeah, she's patting Astra, who's just kind of doing a little and
I
purring
think
into her
we beat
head.
up some of your daddy-in-law's ancestors.
Wait, 1, 2,
What?
3, 4. Who left? It was
Who
No, I think
left?
Milo Dark is on. Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I'm on Corinne.
No. Renee, what happened?
Oh,
I'm right
she's not
here.
in the game anymore.
Yeah. Oh well, I looked over at the
Yeah,
list.
no,
Oh yeah.
Your thing.
It's
No,
showing my
it's not in
character
game, no.
moving. It shows my character still here.
It might be at the
Refresh.
you might need to refresh because this doing it's showing you have left the game. I'm like, this is my
Refresh it now.
list has changed.
You a ghost now.
Refreshing now.
But yes, Vax is in the typical Sasuke pose, arms crossed, just standing here by Sarah while she is patting Astra, who's just like he's eating this up. Okay, he's a kind of a spoiled boy now.
No, what took you guys so long?
We were beating up his ancestors. Shall we continue on?
Are his
What?
dogs just chilling on the other side and not
How
doing
How many
anything?
times do I have to
Is
tell
that
you?
dead?
I'm not related to any of these people.
We were speeding
I-
up your daddy-in-law's relatives.
He's not my daddy-in-law.
You
Stepfather?
beat up dead,
Stepfather.
already dead people.
They started the fight. Anyways, let's continue on.
Yeah,
Are you
very
sure they started the fight, or
unhospitable.
did you do something to antagonize them, like searching their tombs?
You were there when we searched the tombs, and that didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Just
but
that they did actively
it can
attack
delay
first.
the reaction.
Steve's gonna go ahead and continue past this conversation.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it was reasonable self-defense, reasonable respect. That's not my strong suit.
All right. Everyone following along? Once Renee gets back
With
in,
except-
or properly gets back in.
Well, it says it's loading, so
Yeah, that's what I said. I know.
I see you on the list. You just don't got no ping yet.
Yeah, because
okay,
that means that it's still loading for her. But
that means I got time for a bowl.
Oh my god.
Steve's following along. Steve's going for it. Welyaris, I'm assuming going. Malzark, Warren, what do you want to do? Y'all following?
Just follow.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, what you want? You following along or?
No, I'm gonna kneel down and pray.
You gonna pray? Okay.
Okay. I changed my opinion. I want to stay with her just so she can get her prayers out. Because sorry, I don't want to leave. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm saying a pro wrestler's name.
Right.
Yeah, someone's not
dead
moving,
people that got killed the second time now.
Right. So Corin's gonna stay behind for a moment and assist in a prayer. I would say if Corin, you want to help assist, I'll add it +2 to whatever. Sorry, dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also add some prayer.
All right, go ahead and once you're in, we'll have you do it. But okay, I think you're back in now. No, I meant she said she wants to roll for her deity about. But 14 with assistance. You take a moment and what do you say to your god?
Hail, resting souls of the tomb, forgive my friends for disturbing your peace, and forgive me for walking through your resting place. May Ailing bless your souls with his radiant light, and may Inanna guide you with her shining stars. Rest in peace, you have served your purpose well.
You feel that familiar, kind of hum coming from your pendant, as if just that familiar, you know that your deity is with you.
Alright, I'm gonna stand back up.
Alright, Corin, since you're back in, if you would like to speak to your deity, go ahead and roll a religion check. Sorry, if you wish to help her, you can give her advantage.
I'll help her since she helped me.
Okay. So roll your religion with advantage.
My religion with advantage.
Oh my god.
It do be like
that. This is the second time. This is the second time.
What does Corin say as you try to reach out to your deity who you kind of have a face to, perhaps a little, I don't know, like impure thoughts, just remembering how delicious that woman looked like. You gotta get off topic. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
dear heavenly, gorgeous, beautiful, lovely goddess of tall stature and greatness, I beseech thee, and nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just a moment of eerie quietness. You know, you're the Cerula's again, a god of nature, and when you reach out, it's like you may see something like a leaf blowing or a nice gentle breeze or an animal walk into your path to make you seem like this is your prayer has been received. You see that even the spiders in the pit begin walking away from you, and there's just eerie quietness.
Damn. I'm gonna just bow my head and sigh.
All right.
I will earn your trust, Lady Cerula, and then keep walking.
All right.
I'm gonna hold Astro both of my hands, hug
Thanks,
him.
Saria.
I'm gonna hug him. All right. Okay, let me go to the next section to get this ready. It could have been worse.
Yeah, Saria. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna say I'm gonna lean on your head for comfort, but just be like.
There. I give her a pet.
You give her a pet too?
Yeah, no. You're so tiny, but you're patting my arm.
Astra looks a little bit jealous, huh?
Pet Astro again.
Yeah, you gotta do the double.
Just taking turns patting us. Just take turns.
Yeah, he's
taking turn petting.
Yeah. He just looks like a little. I thought I'd get the pass.
You get more than pets. You get belly rubs. You get brushings. She doesn't get all of that.
All right.
You
all
get
right.
hugs.
He gives her a look. It's already bad enough I gotta share with that one. And looks over at Vax. All right.
Yeah, that one is a wily one.
I would say he speaks unless she gives a command. He speaks through her head.
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't pet.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get in trouble again. All right, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got everybody. We'll see.
Good. Well, you do have to share with him since it is his bed.
I still don't know why. Okay. But you guys go into. Did you just move that? You guys proceed forward, walking again into just a little bit of darkness before moving forward, and you come into immediately in the distance. What you can see is that what seems to be a lot of crates and boxes around. Steve, immediately just doing what Steve does and immediately just opening shit. Sees that it looks like that looks like to be like a small prison cell, like very tiny, like it's the size of it would be almost torturous, like their version, I guess, of solitary confinement. It is not comfortable.
In my defense, I did not open that.
Okay, whoever was nearby who opened it. I don't know which one did it, but you were the closest. Now let's say you were the closest, and you're known for doing it. That's why. So,
Steve, are you still poisoned?
He is.
Yeah.
I can't see my character anymore.
How badly hurt are you?
I'm not hurt. I just am poisoned.
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if it like affects your health or anything.
No, it just gives
an
him this.
advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Let me not step on this weird design in the middle of the floor.
But
How much
my
dust is
cat?
on everything?
it is extremely dusty, as you see. It looks like, again, this has not been used in quite some time. Corin, did I put you down?
I'm gonna cover my face.
No.
Oh my god, I swear I tried, because I'm doing an alphabetical
I was
order.
like-
I think what I accidentally I think I got clawed and did I missed you, because I'm going in alphabetical order of the list, so you should have been right after Steve.
That's hilarious.
There you go.
All right, here I am. Here I am.
Here
Might as
I
well
am.
investigate
Once
the crates,
again.
right?
All right.
Gonna investigate.
Yeah,
Alright.
I was just investigating to
Right.
see if I noticed anything. You said like the dust, it's super dusty. It doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while.
So, like, just for first point, everything just, it looks like it is not been used for perhaps like some centuries or things like that. We like to roll investigation or perception to try to get a little bit better details. You may
I roll perception.
remember, Steve, you're at disadvantage with things until you get your poison removed. But
That's right. I'll
Yeah.
roll again.
I rolled a
Yeah.
13. Does that get me anything?
Okay. You rolled a 13. Let me see. I'm gonna go over everybody's things. 1, 2, 3,
I don't see shit.
Yep. Okay. For the most part, most of you see again. It seems to be almost. I'll say it looks to be decades old, perhaps a century and stuff. A lot of these things are covered in dust, and doesn't seem like they're being used for a while. For those of you like Maldark and Steve is doing investigation, you start looking through some of the crates and you see, or looking over some of the crates, and you kind of like peer a little bit back, and you see that it looked like it had many of them had previously food contents that seem to have gone bad with age. They have molded. Some of them are just indistinguishable. It has bad, unfortunately, like an awful scent as you open it. You see, like, it looks like apples, perhaps some oranges. One just seems to be like some meat material that just smells completely horrific.
Meat material?
Meat, yes. Just like it's all bad. It's
Do
all.
you guys think any of this has been used since Orion's time?
Bless you, by the way. Again, I would say that was centuries. And I would say this looks a couple decades, if a century years old. Orion would have been close to 700
centuries ago, yeah.
centuries, so slightly.
Yeah.
So slightly out of the way. So,
Century,
and sorry, you pick up the same things. You see, there are corn. You see that there are some of the barrels and things like that. You have some wine and things in there that may or may not have been gone bad with how long. But hey, it's wine. Sorry, you take note. The same things you see, like there are wine crates, things like that. There are some little items like you see, like some torches that have accumulated dust. Again, a lot of the chests and some barrels are just empty, like they were placed aside to store and just never got used. But for the most part, it looks like a yes. Oh,
can I roll a perception?
You did. You just you only got you that lower.
No. Wait. I want to roll a perception specifically on the wine.
On the wine? That will be investigation to check to see if it's good or not.
Need some help telling if that wine's any good?
Yes, please.
You are the worst person to help her right now because of your issue. Where is this?
Perceptive.
There we go.
Living fast and loose, baby.
There we go.
All right.
There you go. I moved your concentration. Forgot about that. But go ahead. There you go.
Oh wait, do I roll with advantage since I'm getting help?
Yeah, but go ahead. But that was still pretty good enough just to see. Some of these barrels, you see, look like they did contain like some ale or something that have been either used or just evaporated with time. So, but some of them do actually have some barrels. You see several of them have a gallon of some ale. Most of them look like ale, but you see a couple wine bottles that still seem good. If you want to pocket those.
Look at that. Yes.
For you check them over, you see one of the wine says it's like you turn the bottle, you move some of the dust, it says fire wine. Another one seems to be Burgundy wine. And then you see some one of the barrels, it is a complete barrel, which you're probably not gonna be able to carry that on top of you with your other belongings.
Wine from one of those southern continents.
No, I haven't seen this one in ages.
It says Burford's Nut Brown Ale. Yes, I know how that sounds, but there you go.
They don't even make this anymore. They changed the name years ago.
Since all this stuff looks like decades and a century ago, did anything happen history-wise a century ago?
Specifically a century ago, nothing. Again, the dungeon itself is old. That's what y'all picked up that seemed to be centuries old. And during the history that you know of Orion, he said this kind of storage area, while the bones of it is old, the storage portion looks
do we know how
recent,
old Darius is?
But this could have been as with rich people, and again, because so many relatives could just, it looks like a lot of things were again accumulated over time. Just like a storage area for rich people.
Darius is Corinne's father. Yeah, Darius is Corinne's father, so it will be.
I know. I'm saying, would this have been before his time?
Yes,
How many generations back are we going?
This one looks at probably around max a century, so it would have been before his time. But again, not everything. Some things look. It's accumulated, but everything does look to be at very least decades old.
Corinne, did you see the wine rack in the corner?
But let's say, which one are you? I will say again, the actual barrels you are unfortunately not gonna be able to carry with you unless you actually carry this.
I'm definitely going for the
but the wine.
Brand.
I'm about to say the wine, yes.
And the nut brown. I'm taking all the wine, basically. The
wine,
the bottled wine.
So wine, leaving the L. Because the L is going to be in the barrel, which is going to be hard to carry.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving the ale behind. I'm taking the bottled wine because wine ages, but I feel like ale will go bad faster. Okay. But the wine ages. So I'm taking the wine.
Okay.
Wonderful. I knew there was real treasure here.
Is that what this is?
Look, once you've had gold and riches, I mean, it's really the pleasures in life that make it all worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oop, wrong
There's
thing.
2 doors over here.
Drop it in
There's
here.
also a door over here.
But what do you guys want to do?
Well, you said there's a door over here? 2 doors?
Was those wine findings also including the rack that's over here in the corner?
Yes. Again, a lot of these bottles look like either empty. They've been some of them have been broken apart and things. But I would say like with that, you can find. You see like did everyone work when I fucking dropped this shit in? It didn't. Let me go pull that back up. You see a couple bottles of this. I'm like, she can take the wine with her. Or
Do we wanna
whoever
check
wants to
this
take the
little
wine.
side storeroom before we go through what's probably the main doors?
I was gonna say, we can totally
the side
split
room
the
first.
wine profit.
Okay.
It's not a problem.
Right.
Can you peek through the door without opening the door?
Welyaris or Steve.
I'll give you like
Are y'all?
2 bottles.
I'm
Y'all
definitely
are-
at disadvantage for everything I do. That's the
Oh, that's
issue.
right. You do have
Before?
disadvantage. Yeah.
Unless
Okay.
anyone can cure
Okay.
poison condition.
Let me
Nope, I
take my
checked.
healing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my
Oh.
healing potion before I walk into this damn room.
Okay.
Oh, here. Yeah, sorry. I'll wait till everyone's actually ready before I open the door.
All right.
But I will still open the door.
Okay. Make sure Vex, he's just gonna follow behind. Sorry. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me get rid of thing 1, thing 2. He would have left them. He would have instructed them to stay behind. Just.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want them to make the jump. Okay, you healed yourself back up. All right. So what are we doing over here?
Good job.
All right.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
You see
It
that
appears to be.
like a bed
Knock,
chamber.
knock, motherfuckers.
Mm.
I don't know what this is, but it's clickable.
You see like there are 2 bunk beds.
Waterfall?
Oh, no, it's not.
It's 2 let me pull this up over here, like bunk beds, and then they're like 2 desk areas. It seems like as you guys are walking through it, the appearance is giving very much almost like a
Servant quarters?
not servant, like
Yeah.
a base
Yeah.
operations.
Excuse me.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, you see again. You see like a.
Perception.
I'm about to say yes. You can write or because again, you've taken in all this storage area, this long like eating table and this like sleeping arrangement. It's giving a little, and then again the 2 areas up there that Malaxarba didn't go through is just. It seems as if it doesn't look lived in for the most part, but you can roll again an investigation or perception.
Okay.
Hey, I'm on it.
There you go. Yes, it doesn't not look lived in again. Covered in. Oh my god, it is covered
I
in.
never know anything.
Lauren has already started drinking the wine, apparently.
It is covered
Hey.
in dust. Again, like the rest, it looks like this part looks like, again, I would say more towards the line of a century, hasn't been used. And everything. Sorry, I would say if you're gonna do that, you need to get actually over there with them to
Yeah,
actually.
I'm trying to select me and Astra.
But
This thing rings
It-
fussy with me.
looks old, like no one has been here in quite some again, probably a century. The desk seems to have like some empty envelopes and parchment paper for writing, and outside of just some old bed sheets and pillows on there, it doesn't really have anything of note.
Wonder who used this place.
So nothing of note, but it's all the way at the back of a treacherous dungeon.
But it hasn't been used in a while.
Well, I
True.
wouldn't say this is a dungeon.
At
It
this
looks
point, it's more of a
like
storeroom.
Yes.
All right, main doors, anybody?
All right, let's do this.
Welyaris lights one of the fires.
Which one, the left or the right?
I think they're the same door. Would I be aware of how to remove the poisoned condition?
So it's gonna, unfortunately, like how it works is either you wait out the poison, which is gonna last. It's an hour, and we haven't reached the 1 hour end game yet, or somebody would need to do. I think the only one at this level will be lesser restoration, but I don't think anybody has that.
Correct.
Yep. So otherwise, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, I don't got nothing for
Yeah.
that.
Well, I'll just hang in the back.
Yeah.
So got that. I mean, this also seems like a pretty okay spot to take a rest for that.
Stuff.
A short rest potentially is a thing on the table.
Oh yeah, is that on the table?
I would say no because it hasn't been any good. Because for most of them, y'all woke up immediately and immediately went down there. So not quite reaching that hour marker yet. Soon, you guys can do a good short rest.
Didn't we
Fair
like
enough.
go to breakfast and
Yeah.
do some tinkering in Welyaris' room?
That was
And then come down?
yes. That was not
No,
an hour
you
in
did
game.
tinkering, and then you did
about to
breakfast,
say-
and then you went down.
3 of y'all immediately after breakfast came. It was lunch, but came down here. But again, in game time, not actual D&D time. So you're
You get into after breakfast straight here because the imp old lady told you this.
the impo lady.
Right.
Orange child, yes.
It's probably
Right.
gonna be close to an hour, but
You're
not
getting.
yet.
I'm about to say you're getting close to that time, but not quite there.
I'll lead the way.
Whatever you guys want to do.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Double door entrance.
Yep. Just
Yeah,
it
dude,
was
all right.
it was literally 2 double doors, and as you open it, you see more storage areas.
Is there a
see a
lever
lever.
in the corner?
What? Wait, one more time. I heard Welyaris. See, what did you say?
Steve first. We said the same thing.
Okay.
Oh, we were asking if there was a lever in the corner.
Correct. You see that this again, first things, it's relatively seems to be a storage area. This is not working the way it's supposed to, but you guys can look through it, and it looks like those are prison bars. You see,
Excuse me.
it is. You can see through, and it is a prison. It looks like a prison cell. Let me try to see why this thing isn't
Is
working.
there anyone inside?
No.
That we can see through the bars?
No. Yeah.
Wild.
Who do you suppose they kept down here?
Bless you. If somebody sneezed, I don't know what that was. And stretch. Let me stretch as well. Axios. Phone.
It's interesting. All this trouble just to hide who?
Not
You
necessarily
want to pull the
high.
lever and see what it does?
Not
They are
particularly.
a very. They are
I've
the
known a
leaders
thing
of
or
this
two.
country, so it's not surprising for them to have prisons out here in case of anybody committing treason, trying to kill them. A temporary prison is not that surprising.
Fair enough. Well, the lever I'm assuming is for the prison cell? I mean, what else could it be besides a trap, which I'm not looking forward to, but I don't see why that would be on the
Pull the
outside of the
lever.
cell.
Do it.
I'll pull the lever.
Kronk! Alright,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be out here.
You stupid. You go to try to pull the lever, and you see that it feels like it's slightly jammed in place. Like you try to maneuver it, and it gives back some
Or
push.
you whine over it.
So I will say
using strength?
you may roll like a
Feel like you
strength
need it.
a strength check to do it.
Please, Lord, if I
Don't-
fail another, like, let me just have this.
Don't say it!
Strong, 'cause
Don't
then you'll
Can't,
break
like,
it.
grease the gears.
Don't say it to yourself. You gotta think positive, girl.
Pull the lever, Kronk!
Pretend like you were in the shower and pull the lever
No.
like me.
Ew.
Nope. Not me.
You try, Cora, and you're and
Sigh.
damn! That wasn't even Maldark. That was straight Cell. Okay.
Wait. Question.
Uh-huh.
Can I roll again if I'm pulling and Maldark is pulling me?
I will say, if he comes over to give you the help action, he can just for a bit more clarity going forward. Just you guys are gonna have to announce that you're giving the help action before you do it. But this, if Maldark, if you want to help or you want to reverse it, because he is a barbarian, and give him the help action, you may.
Yeah, you get in front.
And
And
you try.
The gears to make it easier to push or pull.
Doesn't even have grease.
Oh.
He's a
I
tinkerer.
mean, I have the prestidigitation cantrip, which means I can make something soiled, which means I could potentially make it greasy.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's a push, not pull?
You just push. Please make your checks if you're going to be doing that.
I know,
please,
right?
It's just strength.
Okay.
Is this strength?
Yes,
What are we
please.
trying?
You're giving you help, so make this.
What are we trying
If you're giving him
What are
an
we trying?
advantage, he gets it with. If you're giving him help, he gets it with the strength check with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
I'm
not
giving
even.
help
It's
to.
It's not even. It's not even that help. Yeah, you go and do
Yeah.
the reverse. What's that movie? Ghost. And you get behind him and you start helping him pull it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why you don't like ghosts?
There you
No,
go.
I'm just thinking of
She's
I'm
bigger
just
than you,
picturing my-
okay?
the Goliath mommy behind me.
Yeah, she's
cupping my
bigger
hand.
than you. Yeah, she claps her hands over you. For those of you outside, this looks vastly
Big
inappropriate,
little
like something is going to take place, and you're not quite sure what she's cupping on the other side of him. But after a moment, it seems like something finally gives, and you guys can hear like the shifting of gears. Moving on.
But not before you hear a loud groan of effort from the both of them.
Ew.
Sounds highly
That makes you get a good grip on it.
I'm too far away to hear or see.
Yeah, not from hearing. You have too high of a passive profession, but you don't see it at least.
I can't see.
You just close your ears. But
Wait,
like,
Lars hears
I will not
everything.
spare you.
well, Lars is always good to have this shit happen to him. But it gives at you, and you finally manage to pull it towards you, and it gives way. You hear the sounds of like just gears kind of moving, and then in the background it sounds like there's the sound of like rumbling pipes at first. It's a little off, and just in the somewhat faint distance you swear you can hear just a sound of like something going slushing down. Drew.
Dear God.
I don't want to fight another poop line.
And going move it.
Down.
You simultaneously with the sound again. This sounds like stop it with rumbling pipes and this like gushing sound closer, kind of to where Saria and Vaxis stop that. Okay, both of you. For you hear that again. That familiar.
I didn't close the other door though.
Yeah, stop touching stuff. What feels like, what sounds like that familiar rumbling of stone coming from the distance over there, and
Not the rumbling.
You think we opened something up over there?
but before we go through this, I'm just already gonna hit this button because I don't have time for this. For those of you behind, which unfortunately is going to be Saria Vax, the rumbling sound comes louder, and as you turn back to your harder, kind of like slushing through the little cell that whoever over there had opened, you see this blue liquid kind of hits the ground again. At first, it seems like disformed, but as it begins to combine together, you see that its form gets larger and larger, and then you see this let me just go down real quick for the people back here. This blue cube just standing up in the space.
I can't see shit.
I didn't get. Yeah. Nope.
It's a
No.
I just want to see. I just want to see it.
You'll see it when it happens.
there.
You'll see it when it happens.
Yes,
Stay in your place.
Right
Y'all gotta fight a Tide Pod monster.
But you hear
I
a
didn't
Tide
know.
Pod monsters. But
Who keep closing the door?
so everybody stop touching the door, please, and everybody roll initiative.
Izumi, stop it.
Here.
They don't need. Because I didn't click. Hold on, I gotta do one more. Down A, right?
Oh wait, I see it.
It is the first one.
Rolling my
I thought it was here.
All right, where's my
I thought it
music?
was on the other side.
No.
But I see it.
first, so it didn't let me do advantage.
Mhm.
Can I jump into it?
You want to jump into it?
For fuck's sake.
It does look like you can move through it, but I don't know if I'm gonna like this one. We're just gonna play this one. If I don't like it,
DM, can I get my initiative changed? To
I'm
the
gonna
big
fix
number,
it.
Please.
I'm gonna fix it. Give me one moment.
No,
It
you're
also
good.
did not add
I
me to
fucked
the
up, that was my
initiative.
bad.
Yeah, I don't know why you're breaking. It really hates you. All right. No, I like the other one
Is
better.
it something to do with the fact that you have two different icons?
What do you mean I have two different icons?
No, that's just his player. That's just his actual player
Okay.
view, not his icon.
Okay.
Oh dang, that has nothing to do with it. It's just because I don't got time to change it for everybody. Like Sorry and him who change their appearance every time. But
Gotcha.
20, we're gonna go there. So, let me do this real quick. Where are you? 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 Okay. There's you. I'm gonna remove Claude because he goes on your turn. All right. And what did you have?
I'm gonna put
20.
Astra in my cloak.
You're gonna put up your cloak? Why, Sidgen? Okay.
Stay in there.
Astra's immediately like, what is that? Right?
It looks like food. I'll get it some for you.
Okay. Damn, Max. Okay. Alright.
She's not doing well today.
Yeah, he's not doing good with his initiative, but it is what it is.
Because he didn't get to hold hands.
Yeah, exactly. It's totally your fault. How could you? How could you? He lost his power. But anyway, starting off initiative. Yep, changed combat. Welyaris, you saw what are their name? Maldark and Corin over in the corner, her grasping something. It seems to have, after they gave like enough pull back, you heard a sound of like rumbling pipes, and in the distance, you heard both kind of near simultaneously the sound of like rumbling stone coming from again this side, as well as you heard what sounds like almost like pipe system working. And something coming through. What do you want to do?
Well, let's go here, see what we see. The answer's nothing. Go here, see what we see. Big ass cube.
Hold on, I gotta move on with you because when you did
gotcha.
the thing, yeah, it separated you. Right?
Oh, I see a big boy, so pew pew.
Yes, you do see it seems to be a large cube that just makes sounds. Honestly, I don't know what they do.
25 to hit.
That hits. Like,
Picked up at
there we go. Let me see. I think I can just make you
total damage.
perfection. Make sure.
And we
Eight,
do
jeez.
it again.
Okay.
Oh, I crit. I know it doesn't say that, but I have the thing that makes me crit on a 19.
I have to pull that over.
No, you're good. I could do this. Just go roll. 3d6. Roll 1d10. So it's a total
30.
of. Okay. Oh, perfect. Well, I guess I should have done one of those separate for damage types.
Take this.
Don't mind this one. This one's not damage.
It sounds like
chicken.
biscuits, spaghetti, stirring.
Yep.
Okay.
That's,
Total of
that's exactly what I do.
6 force damage, 9 plus 8. That's math. 17 piercing damage, and then another 7 piercing damage on top of the 17. So
24.
24 piercing damage and 6 force for a total of 30.
You shoot through. It's quite odd. It almost looks like the bullets are going like not hitting at the full impact it should be with him, as it does seem to be a ooze monster. Okay.
Yeah.
But it you have done damage to him, but he's still almost knocked my water bottle over. He's still there.
Yeah, I bet he is. Well, that's that.
Okay.
That's my turn. I ain't getting Claude up there. Oh, you know, I guess I can bonus action make Claude ready the attack action if it gets closer.
Okay.
But that's it.
All right. Okay, Steve, it is your turn.
Oh, that's nasty.
This is nasty.
At least
Don't
it's not
ask
a
where the
poop
yellow came
monster.
from because I don't know either.
I'll shoot it with the crossbow.
Okay. So that's gonna be straight disadvantage because you only get the thing from your ancestral weapon.
Oh.
That does not hit.
I'm aware. I will bonus action. Well, can I with a crossbow?
Nope, you cannot.
Finesse. No? Alright, then I'm moving back.
Okay, you can only move
My
back
bonus action.
this to do it. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Yep.
I'm gonna hide around the corner from that thing.
Steve
Steve
came, Steve saw, and then Steve left. Okay.
There's a cube
Do your
around
thing.
that corner.
All right.
I see. I saw. I'm
All
gonna
right.
try and get a sample of him.
This. All right, Sarah, it
I
is
do
your
want a
turn.
sample of him.
Experimental. It's very good for science knowledge. I don't know why I can't move myself.
Because you hid yourself under backs.
I was about to say
Yeah.
it depends on where you're trying to move the angle because there are walls.
Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
use the WSC. It's fine.
I don't know, I'll just see what it was.
See?
I had to see.
Oh wait, do I roll with advantage because of Astra? Shit, fuck.
Circle. But I'm like, if you want him to use his whatever action to do it, then yes.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, that hits.
What's that convenient back? No, whatever that is.
Yeah. See? You fire your ray of frost at him again. It's just you kind of like see part of his being like dissipates before like recongealing together. He's still standing.
They
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I don't know why you're rolling 3 d20s, but be careful.
Wait, why do I? Yeah, I was gonna ask why do I roll d20?
I don't know.
3 d20s.
I'm not sure why it's doing it.
Shouldn't it just be 2?
That's correct.
I don't know why it's doing it either. 'Cause I don't think I click anything.
I'll take a check. I'll take a look at it. Afterwards, you fire your bow at him, and you see it. Like the arrow is like halfway. It seems like there is a little bit more force with the arrow piercing through him. Resistance. I mean,
Oh, okay.
right.
That's it.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna move back.
All right.
But
All right. But for the most part, he's still standing.
yep, I'm done.
Oh no! Wait. Did I click the right person? I did not. Why am I clicked on you? Hold on. Oh wait, I know how to do this. Where is that at? There we go. That was weird.
Oh.
Alright. There you go. Wrong person. There you go. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Alright. You staying there?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, we go to the next person. As my eye, Jesus fucking Christ, Maladark, as you were the one to have pulled the lever in the first place. Again, you hear the sounds of that faint rumbling in the distance coming from the other section, and the what sounds like a pipes moving together, and just faintly, just the oozing sound like something has came out. Closer to where you guys are at. I still have to fix this fucking wall. You also hear, like, I'm just gonna put this in here just because you're one did again. You hear that piping noise that seems like more coming from this direction behind the jail cell. Like that same, like this pipe sounds closer, like, and you can just you just hear that more sludging noises coming through it. I gotta fix this. But what do you want to do, Maladark? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Bell dead.
Hey, you.
Bell.
Your turn.
It's your turn. Are you alive?
Can you hear?
Oh, you can.
Oh, yes, right.
I'm about to say, did you hear anything I said, or do you need me to repeat it back?
Say that last part.
I said, did you hear anything I said, or you need me to repeat it back?
I heard that part.
I was saying that as you, since you were the one to trigger the device, besides hearing the rumbling of the stone that seems to be again coming from this direction, and the kind of faint sounds of what sounds like pipes bursting or moving in the distance, and it seems to be something that you can just see your party members going. You hear coming from this sounds more pipe rumbling and that familiar kind of like ooh sound coming through.
Oh.
Ooh sound.
Okay. Can I lock this door?
It is locked, but it is a jail cell. It's just the way it popped because it's locked. It tries to block the exit, but you can see through it. Nothing's on the other side yet.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna grab this crate and I'm just gonna get ready.
Okay.
What?
Nice. Okay. All right. Let me do that for you. Where is it? Ready? So you're just ready in action to throw the crate?
Yeah.
All right. So while it does not do it, I'm gonna say okay because again, it still has your rage on because it's trying to go off the time than the actual capability of rage, which is it would have faded after you guys got out of battle, so you have to re-rage. But
right.
So let me take that off real quick. But you can only ready an action. You can't ready a bonus action. So to rage, you would have to do it now beforehand. But you potentially, again, if you do not meet the conditions of rage, you potentially just lose that rage. So it's on you.
Right. That's what I'm just. Yeah.
So,
I'm just gonna hold off until I see what pops up.
All right. I'm gonna ready you. All right. Maladark is ready to drill a crate at a motherfucker. All right.
I love it.
We turn to Vax's turn, and Vax is just like, he just peers his head over to the side, face palms, and just like, you got. Why do your friends always touch shit? And he's gonna give like a little sigh and he ain't no bitch. He'll step for it and fire it at the motherfucker. Bump.
They didn't want us to touch it. They wouldn't put it here.
All right.
He knows
To
what
be
I'm talking
fair, if
about.
we'd left that door closed, I wonder if that thing would have gotten out.
Where the fuck is your goddamn weapon?
That's no bueno.
No.
You packed it, right?
No, don't worry. He has multiple. That's why. So I'm like, which one is the one I want? All right, he's gonna do his attack with advantage because the motherfucker hasn't had an attack yet. Oh my god, he got the same fucking roll in both though. How? That was rude as fuck. Still hits because it's a fucking cube, but still, that was rude. It got 2 4s.
Jeez Louise.
All right, but that's piercing. So, use back, shoots at it. Doesn't quite do as much as it should. But he got one more, so he's gonna shoot again. This one's a basic bitch. That one hits as well. It's kind of hard not to hit a cube.
Fair enough.
And it takes a little bit of damage from the arrows, but that's all he can do. And Corin, it is your turn. I'll say you as well, being the area with Maldark. You kind of got the alert system going on as you were helping him move it. You can, at this point, most certainly hear that something is going on outside the door, but there seems to be as well the potential with rumbling of something else coming from this on the other side of the prison cell.
The results of our actions. Let's get into it. Alright, so I'm gonna rush forward here. Where's this cube thing? Can I reach it in one turn?
Probably not, because you only have while having more, you only got 40 feet.
Okay.
Can you
fair
throw
enough.
your dart from there?
I'm about to say she can throw her thing though. She just has to get actually within line of sight of him though. So you already moved 15 just to get there.
Let me
So that puts you at,
move here.
that puts you at 30. So you got 10 more. But that puts you at the
That's in range, right?
Let me check. Dorothy, I believe
that's
you're dark.
30 feet. Yeah.
But yeah, so you can do
Okay,
it.
let's do it. All right, Dorothy.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Am I good? Yeah.
Dorothy's actually 20 feet. You have to move 10 up. But that puts you up
10
front.
up.
Yep. Otherwise, you have to make it a disadvantage.
Okay.
But we'll say you moved up. That hits. Go ahead and do your damage. Okay.
Haha. Why, Dorothy?
Why? We'll talk shit to Dorothy. Let me break this thing down. Oh, you got a 1. That's why. Ooh. Okay. It takes all damage. Unfortunately, your piercing. It takes you half up. It doesn't seem like the acid affected it at all.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
think throwing a rock at it is gonna help, is it?
Me.
It's a magic
can.
rock.
It is a magic rock.
It's a magic rock.
Yeah, it's called magic stone for a reason.
All right, let's try a magic rock.
All right.
All right.
All right, that hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
Okay. Let's see if the damage aspect will have that same energy. Oh wait, do I roll what's a critical? If I got a 20 or a 19? Nah, right?
No, it
I
has to be a
roll
20, unless you actually have something added it to make a 19 a crit. It's a 20, so that's not
Okay.
But it
So 3 damage.
okay. It takes that, and you see again, just the rock, you pelt at it while at such a great force. You see it just kind of like once it hits the cube, it just slowly moves through him. Slowly. It doesn't look like it did an amount of force it could have done, even if it would have been high.
Not magical enough, it seems.
Right.
I think that's all my turns, right?
You used up all your stuff. So, right, we're going
That's
to
me.
the cube's turn. So, moving back up. Where are you? Which I don't think you even got anything. Potentially, is you're just a little cubey cube.
Oh wow. Cube.
But for your thankfulness of Sarah doing her thing, it can only move this.
Oops. Oh great.
And yes, that's it with it using an action too. Okay. To dash. Because that uses just speed. Wait, is it 10? Your thing cuts 10.
I was moving by 10 feet, yeah.
Yeah, and his thing was 10. So okay, he moves one more. He just gets 10. Then if he did, because he just doubles his speed. So there, that's as close as he could get.
I save your asses.
Yep. Let me just double check. Yep, he's not in range. But that's all he's gonna do. I know it's on you, Force, but initiative 20, you guys, the rest of you guys, kind of more closer, you could just hear that rumbling sound. It gets better, and you just, from behind you, Welyaris, you kind of hear the sound of that familiar, just kind of like sludge hitting the ground. And while, again, stupidly, it's not showing, but for Maliptu's perspective, he can see another cube creature, or I guess for him, the first cube creature just kind of like splats into the prison cell. Right, with that, is your turn, Welyaris.
Well, I did it once, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Hold on. Do I just get to reroll once or just get to reroll? Nope, just once.
Either way, that hits.
13 to hit.
It's a cube.
I mean, listen, I don't know.
It's a cube. He's a cubey guy.
Just in case. 11 damage.
Okay. How much was that piercing?
10.
Okay, so 5.
Then we shoot him again and
Okay.
crit him.
Alright, go ahead and do your thing.
Roll damages. Be a total of
1.
9 plus 5 for 7 piercing after half. And 4 force damage, because, you know, so much damage. Then an additional. Is it rounded up or down?
For that one, I believe it's rounded down. The precise one, right? Milligan?
Oh, no. I'm the. Would a 7 be rounded up or down for half damage?
Oh, let's round it down.
Rounded, okay, so 3 additional damage.
Alright. He is still standing, but you see that he's losing a lot of his form. And there you see a lot of ooze has just been splattered now across the ground. And you guys do, well, starting with you since it's your turn, you still hear the sound of pipes moving. And something like more slushing sounds coming through.
Maybe potentially crank that lever back up.
Alright. But you can share on your turn. But we're gonna jump. Unless you're doing something else.
Yeah. No, that's it.
Alright, we're gonna jump over to Steve. Alright, Steve.
Alright, Steve will move down here and shoot it.
Okay. Continue to drink my iced coffee.
24.
That hits.
For 11 points of piercing damage.
Just enough. Even enough. Just to splat the cube, and it is no more. Oh wait, I didn't add Everboy to combat, but you're not quite sure about Everboy yet. That's about right.
Right, that's all I've got.
All right. Alrighty, we move over to you, Saria. You see that Steve seems to have splattered at this point. The creature.
I still
Down here?
hear
You would hear.
squishy noises.
Correct. Coming from above.
Above?
That's where Maldark is at. Yes, it's coming from up there. Oh. And the continuation of the pipes moving and more sounds. It sounds like that
Like
is coming through.
we might want to crank that lever back up. Because I think it's continuously.
BRB
Wait, what?
quick bio break.
I didn't do
did
that.
How did I talk as her?
I have no idea.
Wait, hold on. I have a theory. Oh no, it just talks from whoever's turn it is. Unless. No, it just talks from whoever's turn it is. That's weird.
Are you throwing your thoughts into her mind and they're coming out of her mouth?
I don't know. I didn't like it.
Anyway.
Maldark,
Yeah, I'll be right
I
back.
think we need to pull the lever back up.
Need to put this lever back up?
Yeah. How far
Alright.
can I go? Can I try?
I about to say, yep. I about to say, I think you have enough. You got 30, so that's what? That's about 25. Yeah, you got enough because you that 1-5. All right.
And we loosened it, right?
It's gonna
We
be
loosened it, right?
What?
It's gonna be
Strength check?
it's gonna be a strength check.
Oh, we didn't loosen it? Yeah.
Ability check, right?
That's correct. You try with your
No,
best
I
ability
can't.
to move it, and it actually feels more stuck in place from two people, forcing it now down to be pushed back up. It feels very strong.
It's kind of stuck, I think. I'm not sure. You might have to do this. I'm not strong enough for this.
But that unfortunately can cost action.
Well,
but you still have a bonus action.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna stay here just in case.
All right.
I can try again later.
All right. Maldark, it is your turn.
Can I get like a running push at this thing?
That's not how that works. There's one thing that will give you advantage to do this check. Otherwise, unfortunately, Sara's the only person near you, but she used her action and can't give you help action. So it'll just be a flat strength check.
Oh, strength? Okay.
You can do this. I know you can.
That's not quite enough. It seems very thoroughly stuck in place again. That just too much strength from you and Corin pulling it earlier. Just reminiscing of your D's over the past nights, and it's just firmly stuck in place.
Oh. That wasn't the only
Whoop.
thing firmly stuck in place.
All right.
Ew!
You make it too easy.
We can't do
Ew.
anything about it.
Any bonus actions?
We'll just have to keep trying.
No.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. It is Vax's turn. Seeing the creature defeated and Sara move up, he's gonna follow her after her. All right. Let's do.
Vax, I need your help.
All right. He sees. Oh, he's gonna immediately when he steps in the room. First thing he sees inside the prison cells again. You see, is a creature in there. It's literally a whole cube, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" It's because the doors is locked. So it the way the game system does it, it blocks it out. But recent. And he's just like, what do you need my help with? Like, is it that motherfucker in there? Okay.
No, we need to pull this lever back up.
He's not gonna be able to get to you, so he's just like, give me a moment.
Just shoot it then.
He is, but it's gonna be his cover, so from this thing, from being behind bars. So let's see if he can hit it. See, let me see. I don't remember. I know I spelled that wrong. I can't spell. This is America.
This is America.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay. Even with the cover, he still managed to hit it enough, and he fires. Drill at the cube. Again, you kind of see that when his arrows launch forward, they're not doing as much as they could be. But he's gonna shoot again. Oh, that was let me check y'all again. That one doesn't hit though. The second one, unfortunately, ricochets off one of the bars and moves.
I think you're getting too distracted.
What the? It's behind a goddamn bar. All right, you try shooting in between them.
There's gas in it.
I did hit it once. He see my arrow. He points to it. My arrow.
You all can compete later.
But he's gonna move as close as he can, which is unfortunately is just 30 because I don't think he doesn't get anything right now. Yeah, it doesn't give anything for speed. Ugh. So that's all he can do. All right. All right, Corn, we're back onto you. You hear more yelling coming from above, and the creature in front of you is dead.
So the other bubble monster is where? To my right?
You're hearing it. Oh. You're hearing noises coming back from the area you just left with Marl Dark back up there by the prison cell.
All right, I'm gonna go meander up that way, I guess.
That was okay. Be careful when you because the walls, it'll probably try to cut you off. You don't got godlike powers. So there you go. Now you got 30 more feet. All right.
All right.
I was say you do see the cube. There is another cube inside there.
I do. Where is it? I don't see it.
It's just it's the way the game because the cells are locked. The way the game does it is that you can't see your locked doors.
Oh, right.
But it is it is literally a cell. So it's here. I'm pointing.
Do I have to go in there?
You can make your ranged attacks from here. It's going to get some additive from it being a small enclosed space now because it's between bars. But you can still attack.
All right. All right. Let's.
Okay. Just like
let's not do that.
Speed face wise, you can shoot Dorothy in, but
yeah, let's do Dorothy.
Okay.
And you said that's a disadvantage? Or just normal?
No, it just gets cover. So go ahead and add yours. And roll normally.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's still just it's a cube.
Yay.
It just gets a little bit of cover from being behind. And also welcome back. I think I heard somebody say back. Hit me. Okay. Okay, piercing was that. Again, that acid does not seem to be a fact. And the piercing did its little bit do.
Okay. And oh, good lord.
What about to say? You have a bonus action now.
Yep, I sure do. Let's see, what can I do?
All right, go ahead. Boom, boom, boom. That hits.
Alright. I got nervous for a second.
Alright, it's good. Again, the rock kind of gives some resistance moving through the creature, but it's still doing its oozing sounds, and it does pass through it.
Nice. Alright, that concludes my turn.
Alright. And I think this one is dead, correct? He was a previous. Right. And so we go to this one, who
Correction, that one got murdered.
Yep.
That one got murdered.
dead as hell, but he can only. Wait, maybe? Nah. Still, so Court, almost horrifically, you see that as he comes through these bars, he just begins to kind of like pass through it a bit. It's a cube.
Like the fucking
Gelatinous
man.
Yeah, like the Kool-Aid man. It's a jail cell. It has bars and it's a cube, so it kind of just slushes around the bars, and it's gonna get as close as it can to you.
Oh,
But as it had to use an action to dash because they have shit speed.
Yes, thank God.
Wait.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on.
Corin!
Hold on, let me double check his speed. I think he gets 15. Well, the other one was already half down because of you from Saria doing. He is close enough to get Corin. It's still have action.
Can I use Step of the Wind
You have
as
to
a
do.
response?
You need to do it on your turn.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the way is because I believe that's the move faster.
Oh yeah, it is on my turn. I just saw that part. Okay.
So it's gonna try to engulf you. So make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Yeah, I was like, because everyone was like, oh, he doesn't have anything. You're like, but oh my, you guys see this creature comes up and moves forward and just it engulfs Corin inside of it. Let me see what this does.
Oh my God.
Tall Bobby! You take 11 acid damage, and let me make sure I'm reading this. Yes, it does. So you do take 11 acid damage, and you are now engulfed inside this creature.
Oh my God!
You see, it just kind of like it kind of extends its shape and just plops down over her. And like even Max is gonna be like, what the fuck? As it
just
takes
move forward into her.
Pretty much, yeah. It just to eat her. It just needs to be within reach, and it had just enough speed to get close to Cord. Like literally just because these things
really need to pull this lever out, and then we need to start shooting.
So you are restrained, and you can't breathe inside this thing.
Oh.
You find like your air escaping you as you try to like mouth out to your teammates on the other side. Where were you concentrating on?
I don't know. What was I concentrating on?
I have no idea. Let me see. What is this conversation for? Hold on, move this real quick.
Is it help? Will it help me?
No.
Like...
I mean, because if you were concentrating on something, it means that you can potentially lose it. I think it's just leftover from the doggos, because okay, there we go.
That's from their dog, I think.
Yeah, so there we go. So let me restrain you. There's Corin.
Vax, you might want to back up a bit more.
And Corin is inside this creature, just kind of mouthing, unable to breathe. All right, and we go. Where the hell is the button? Again, before you, real quick, at the start of it, you, Welyaris, you hear that familiar sludge, and you look down at the original space and see another one of these motherfuckers. The pipes finally give that. It sounds like shit, basically, hitting the toilet, and it just kind of splats out another cube. You see.
Right.
More movement in the pipes?
Yes, the pipe. It seems like it kind of falls through the little area, but because it's so big, it basically immediately comes out. because these motherfuckers are so.
No. Is there more? Do I hear more?
Oh yes, you guys do hear it. It's still rumbling.
Yes, that's why we're trying to pull
Yeah.
this thing up.
The pipes are just continually to rumble back.
All right. Well, that should be that. Lord, give. Oh, but wait, if I move, I won't be able to move far enough.
I'm about to say he can. I guess you can give him the dash command, but he won't be. And you can still do your thing.
No, his movement speed is 40.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
I'm sitting here, it's like, how am I gonna get there? So that was 25, 30, 35. Oh, that's technically right there.
You get right there.
Within 5 feet of it.
All right.
He doesn't have to take that machine. He can give the help action. I will try to do the thing.
All right.
What do I gotta do?
It's just strength ability check.
Oh, okay. So this advantage. 17.
That's not going to do it. It is. You can just see that it is just jammed in place from the force of Corin and Maldark's earlier thing, and perhaps the addition of you guys keep trying to do it is not helping it.
That's not great.
Right. But you have a bonus action.
Oh no, the bonus action is to make Claude. Actually, can Claude give help action without me having to? Yeah, I have to use my bonus action to make Claude give the help action.
Okay. So, yeah,
So,
y'all up there.
that.
All right. Steve, it is on you. You kind of just, I don't know, from your perspective, did you see what happened to Corin? Oh, I did, yeah.
No, I cannot see from my perspective.
Like, let me see.
Just blocked
Yeah,
out.
just right at the corner. You're not quite sure. You kind of heard, like, Sarah say Lady Corin and Maldrick say Tall Mommy. And Vax obviously is saying, what the fuck? But you're not quite sure, and you heard a sludge sound coming from, again, this kind of like other corridor.
Such an interesting question. Do I immediately go up there, or do I go see what's behind that wall first before it gets close?
Yeah, let me see. Oh,
I
yeah.
have 60 movement speed if I dash.
Okay.
Right?
Got it. Whatever you want.
No luck.
You do see immediately as you get to the end of the corner there that the wall has revealed another passageway, and it's your favorite. It's another chest out in the open. Why are you crying?
You want to open it too, don't you?
All right.
Waste the bonus action.
Keep track of your movement. What is Steve doing?
Steve,
Just so you know,
help.
All right,
we're
Steve's
gonna pull the lever again, so you might get trapped in there too.
Shit.
Well, he doesn't quite know what they're doing y'all doing up there.
Yeah.
Back in his
Using his
perspective.
bonus action to dash, you'll have a total of 60 movement speed.
Correct. Right, but as you already went there and looked, so you're
Able to hit the slime from here.
depends your light thing. If I think it's for a light bow, is it 30 feet? So you should be within
80
range.
is what it says.
You're good then.
Yeah. It's at 50 rings.
I will note that before you shoot, you see inside of this thing is Corn kind of like hands up in place trying to get out, just mouthing.
Careful not to shoot her.
I will try not to shoot her.
Yeah, don't do that.
Apologies!
Apologies.
Oh,
Thoughts
thank
and
God.
friends.
Now here's an interesting question I have for you. If she is inside of it, would she be considered an enemy within 5 feet?
Inside of it, I will say yes, but give me one moment. I also realized
Because she's restrained, but she's not incapacitated, correct?
that she is restrained, and I also blinded. I forgot to put that on her. You're also blind in there.
blind?
Yeah, I forgot that that's the thing. Well,
As long as
inside.
another enemy is within 5 feet of the creature I'm attacking that isn't incapacitated, I get sneak attack.
Correct.
'Cause it's a ranged attack. Okay, will roll the crossbow. Oh, it already rolled a sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I will re-roll the 1 on that sneak attack.
No. If you're doing it with a bow, that only happens with your thing. Unless you have
that's right.
Unless you have an actual thing.
No, you're right. I forgot it was on the other weapon.
All right, so you got 16 in total, if I'm reading correctly?
Yes.
All right, so you see, again, your arrow kind of doesn't quite go in as far as it can, but it takes that full sneak. You see, it almost suspiciously gets a little too close to Corin, who thankfully doesn't, like her, you see, it's just like, it's so much goose by her eyes, it doesn't seem like she may be able to see you, so hey, if maybe she won't know who this came from later.
You know, she probably can't hear me trying to tell her that I'm sorry.
No, yeah. No,
I can't hear that
no, blinded, not deaf, she could hear.
How would she not be deafened when her ears are filled with
Hey,
ears?
you send something to
It's
Wizard
like
of the Coast, okay, and be like, how is it blind but not deaf?
It's kind of like being in the pool.
It's kind of like being in the pool. But
I'm deaf when I'm in the pool.
you're already
you're an
deaf.
old man.
Thank you. Me and Cozy
I
with
hear
it.
like,
But anyway, so you already used your bonus action and that was your attack. You're where you are. All right, sorry, we're back to you. You saw this creature snatch
Okay, I have a
Corin.
question.
Yes.
So if I try to do this without advantage, can I make Astra give help action to Maldark?
I will say you can do it with that, yeah. Or you can give him the help action and just stack both of them on top.
No, I want Astra to give.
Okay, that's fine. That could be his action.
Oh wait, I can also stack. So
I'm about to say, yeah,
+2, right?
like we said, yeah. I'm about to say, if you help, so you'll get advantage, and then if you also use Astra, there'll be another additional one to help.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right. Okay. Any bonus actions?
Bonus act.
I'm not quite sure what you guys have.
No,
All right.
nothing helpful for my bonus action.
All
'Cause
right.
I can only bonus action my boat if I use a spell. So.
Gotcha. All right, so you're staying in place. You're helping. You and Astra are on it. You kind of like grab the lever, waiting for Maldark to help, and Astra, trying to be helpful, just kind of like puts his paw on top of your arm, like I'm helping. And you're away. All right.
Well, now you get this.
All right.
You got this.
Maldark, you get to do this with an advantage, and on top of that, you get a +2.
So just strength.
Just
advantage?
so do
Yeah,
just do
strength
advantage,
advantage.
and then whatever you get, we're gonna add a +2 onto it. 19, very close, but still not quite enough. You wrangle it, and even with Sarah helping, you both trying to push this goddamn lever back into place. You see Astra struggling. It's stuck.
Oh my fucking god.
It
Max!
has a high DC because if somebody pulled it, essentially they damaged it trying to force it down, and now you're trying to refix it. Alright, you said Max. Alright, any bonus actions from you? You're raging?
Yeah.
Alright, wait, why did it take it off? Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh, it hit twice, that's why. Okay, let me do it. There we go. Alright.
Alright.
I will say for just purposes, so again, because the way rage works is that you have to actually hit something or within that period of time, or you lose it. So I will say if you're just going to be, for your next turn, if you're just going to focus it, you're going to get one turn to use your advantage from rage before a phase, unless you hit somebody. All right.
Hit me. It's fine.
All right. Vax just seeing this kind of like horrificness is going to come over and try to help. Okay, like just like what? Like he sees at this point nearly 5 people over because what 2, 2, 4, and he's just
stuck.
Is that what you tell him? Just God damn it! What did you guys do to it? And he's gonna try. He does not have the best strength. Oh my God, he is okay, but it's not that good.
You can do it, Max.
Probably not. Okay. Nope. That's 13. And you see, like, even he's fucking, what the fuck is this lever made of?
Is Steve gonna have to come over there and pull the lever?
This is the goddamn case scenario all over again. Where it took 3 people to try to do the case. All right. That's literally all he could do. Corin, you were about to, hold on, it's your turn, but I didn't get the start of your turn. You take some more damage. Ooh.
Somebody needs to help Corin. Oh my God.
You better fight your way out of there.
I'm trying to say, hold on. For fairy's sake, I'm going to roll this. Because the amount of damage it can do that they listed it can do immediately will kill her. So I'm be nice and roll this. No, it gets more as she's inside.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, it still got it! 21 points of damage, Corin.
Jesus Christ. Do I even have 21 points of damage?
You
left?
don't.
Like,
You're. She goes down and from inside. And
oh my God.
before she even gets to, make sure you don't accidentally kill yourself. Just make yourself you go down to 0. So just take off the 13 real quick. Okay, there you go. You guys don't quite notice, but because the way it is and she can't breathe, and this happened at the start of her turn, she's gonna start taking some additional like deaths, negative death saves from being inside here because she can't breathe. Her conscious form, you see, just kind of laxes inside this cube.
Yeah, I think some of us might need to help kill that gelatin before we start pulling this lever.
But with that, it is.
Things are not looking good.
Its turn.
Its turn.
It's just. I think you move with it. Yeah, it moves with it. Yeah, it's just gonna. Me and my best friend Corin. It's just gonna move forward.
Oh, no.
Me and my best.
Yeah, it's just gonna move what it can to try to. Hey,
This isn't fun.
it likes Steve.
God.
You will all be inside it.
Yeah, you see on the other side.
Yeah, we better all start shooting at it.
Hold on, I didn't even roll everyone's initiative. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, so he's gonna go right after this one. Because I forgot about the boy down there, but for the purposes, I'm just gonna make this one. All he's gonna do is move the max he can. He's gonna start making his way down with the max speed, which is only 30 at max with doing that, towards the action, kind of senses something's going on where the sounds are coming from. And this one, that's all he can do while he keeps Corin's carcass inside.
Call me a carcass yet?
Not shooting it.
I'm sorry, but again, at the
Not yet.
At the top of the initiative, y'all see inside the cell, another one pops down.
Oh my God.
Call me a carcass.
All right. Welyaris, it is your turn.
To make your way, Lars.
You.
You're shooting it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. That hits.
20.
All right.
Total 10 after halving the piercing damage.
Thank you. All right, it is going. You see the bullets kind of slow way through, just Matrix style of voice her body. What the fuck was that?
It accidentally clicked twice. Don't mind the second one.
The first one hits. Go ahead. I'm gonna delete the second one real quick.
Then damage.
All right.
As it clicks it twice because my stupid friggin' mouse.
It's okay.
4 piercing damage and 2 force damage.
All right. All right. Is
then, well, they're kind of got the handle going, so no, go back. Go back. Claude, go punch.
right.
Get him. Does a 12 hit.
That hits.
Hey. Get him, Claude. 8 force damage.
All right. 8 punches. The thing again, just kind of delicately to maybe not hit Corin inside, just again laying there. But it takes damage. It's still standing.
Oh, that's all I got.
All right.
If you got the skillet.
All right, Steve. It is your turn.
How fucked up does it look?
That one, it looks a little messed up. Corn inside looks worse, but hey. but like as you kind of like start stepping forward,
attack with his sword.
You see that everyone kind of on the side. All right, go ahead. And while Corn is, passed out, Welyaris is on the other side to give you your sneak attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Sure, let's see how it goes.
I think to pull her out is gonna take an action to try to get her.
I can try to pull her out.
I believe so. Let me double check to try to do. I believe is Let me double check. Yes, it is a strength check. I will say since it's primarily for her, but so I will say it'll be a contested strength roll to try to get her out. You're basically.
Probably make sure she doesn't die. I'll go with that.
Okay. So go ahead and roll athletics to try to rip her.
Athletics, not a strength check?
It's a contested. So it's the way it is, the monster set itself only allows for her to try to escape. I'm going to be nice and be like, you guys can try to help. It does list the possibility of some damage though. So I'm going to give you all strength. You kind of see that this thing, her skin inside of it, you see is kind of like blistering. So as you're looking at this, you can kind of assess you're going to take a little bit of damage, but you will essentially, I'm going to just kind of homebrew it that you're going to just do it like what is it called? A tested strength roll, with like a grapple to try to get it.
All right. Can I expend 2 of my luck points, 1 to bring me back to normal and 1 to give me advantage, so I don't have disadvantage on this?
I'll say left. Go ahead. Okay.
22.
All right. Wait, wrong thing. Where the fuck? Because I gotta open their list because they're just guys. They don't technically show your list, and it is literally just a pod. So doubtful. Yep. I got a 13. So I'm gonna roll the damage. It's not gonna be much, but I'm gonna roll is a little bit of damage, which is 3. I'll just say 2d6 since it does 3. It to take a fella. So 6 damage of acid. Yeah.
Would you consider this an attacker that I can see?
So it's not an attack. This is you reaching your hand through.
Alright, how much damage?
It's just 6. But you reach through. You feel like this your skin sizzling as you grab hold of Corin. And she's heavy. But you have just enough strength and some chivalry to just pull and plop her down. You see that as she kind of falls, that it does not, she kind of like grasps her breath and it's very shallow. She does not look great. All right. That's gonna be your action.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I still have 1 healing potion that I bought off that imp, right?
I believe you gave it to Corin originally, I believe.
Yeah,
Well, I
and
bought 3 and I gave 1 to her.
It didn't.
So I bought all 3 off of it, right?
Alright, let me check your inventory. I don't know how many you had. It did not have. She only, at the time, I believe, only had 2 in stock. In fact, let me pull up her store because Maladar got 1. And then I think you bought the remainder. I think she only had 2. But let me pull up her store because I don't see it in your inventory. Because it'll tell me what her original inventory was. Yep, she only had 2. So you gave Corin yours.
I suppose I will try to pick her up and carry her away as far as I can take her.
So I'll about to say, so you're gonna be moving at half your speed, of course, it's by carrying another creature.
Is she considered an object since she's unconscious?
No, she's not.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She is a person.
Wow.
She is a
Treat
creature.
a woman like an object, Vinzumi.
Well, technically, once someone becomes dead, they're considered
She's
an
not dead.
object.
That's why.
I know.
It's
Not
dead
yet.
weight.
All right.
First I was
So
called a
I will
carcass.
say, you would have to.
Object.
I don't know how much speed you have left, but you would need to, like, disengage to not get hit by Big Boy. Otherwise, but dragging her, you move at half your speed, which I think it took you how much to get over?
15.
15. So you're so half speed. You're gonna only move you're going to be able to move back like 2 steps with her.
I don't suppose you'd let me use my face step with her unconscious corpse.
That's unfortunately not how that works. You need, I believe that's Dimension Door or something like that allows you to do it.
Yeah.
What it's gonna
I
be? Are you
really
gonna
don't
be
wanna
chivalrous
stand
or
next to
yeah? You're gonna be chivalrous or? Are you the hero of this story, Steve?
Oh.
You had to laugh. Wow, that's a no. That's a no.
I will use my bonus action to dash, not disengage, and I will try and carry her away.
Okay, so that gets you 45. You can move like about 20. So go ahead. So it's gonna try to hit you. But don't worry, it doesn't have anything that makes you stop, but it's gonna try. At the very least. Look at.
That's what you said about me. And then I died.
That is an 18 hit though.
That'll hit.
Cool.
Let me see. It's only for acid. But and that is an attack, so you can have that if you want to.
I will.
All right. That's down to 2.
And I'll carry her dead body over here.
All right.
Thank you. Not the object.
Yeah. Not the object, no anymore. Okay.
Not yet. Not yet.
All right.
You didn't hear me ask if you were an object.
Yeah, she's passed out anyway. She's not here much. Corin might be visiting her goddess soon again. Yeah. All right.
I know. Can I be visiting my goddess in the meantime?
All right, Maladar,
We'll see if you
are
die.
you gonna keep trying pulling the lever or not?
Shoot the cube. Just kill the cube. Just murder this thing.
Yeah, but there's 2 more coming towards us.
There's
And
2 more
they're
or
gonna
1
keep
more?
coming.
From her perspective, I think she sees. You only see the one. Sorry, from where you're at, and the
Okay.
one in the prison cell. Which, again, motherfucker. Here you go.
They're gonna keep coming regardless. Every time we
I bet
just
they're
shoot
rolling
one,
this.
they're gonna keep coming if you don't pull the lever. So I'm asking if you're gonna pull the lever or not.
I mean, are you gonna try to pull this lever?
My strength is not that great.
Okay, so I'll try to pull the lever. Focus on killing the
Okay,
cube.
I'm gonna try to kill the cube.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm raging right now, so I'm gonna have advantage regardless.
All right. Go ahead and do your thing.
Alright. Ooh, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.
Alrighty. It takes it. He's still in there standing. Whew. He's,
Okay, I'm not gonna use Astra because I'm gonna let Astra help Maladar.
Okay. It's check that. All right. The arrow takes a little bit going through, but... And while not the best condition, he still has a pretty joint form. So,
Alright, that's all I can do.
Alright. Maladark, it is on your turn. Okay. +2 is a 19 again, which I think is what you had last time. That's still not quite enough to do it.
I swear to God, this lever is playing without feelings!
You stupid! Go ahead and use your thing.
Lord.
Wait, is that an action? No, is that an action or a bonus action? Just make sure you do it correctly.
Oh, is it a bonus? Was it a? Because of the. Does that count as a?
Let me make sure. Because I know your frenzy allows you to do your weapon, but let me make sure your tavern brawler goes underneath it. Take it like that. Here. Let me see. I'll say it does, but and that hits. Go ahead. Go and roll your damage.
Okay.
They're not that bad. All right, you punch the ooze, and you see it does give like a little bit of resistance. Again, it's like your fist doesn't quite go as, I don't want to finish the sentence, but as deep as it could in this, but you have hit it.
Fist is deep?
Yeah. You're not quite, but all right.
Alright, and then I'm going to use my Tavern Brawler grapple to stop this thing from going
So it can't be grappled.
Gelatinous cubes are impervious to grapple, aren't they? Or not.
This creature cannot be grappled. At least my version of this has it. As I pull from it, I think it's because the amount of acid damage. Because this one I think does more acid damage than your actual.
Yeah, because I was trying to look it up. I'm like, can you grapple a gelatinous? And like they said, you'll take acid damage, but you can still stop it from moving or trying to consume. But whoever's trying to grapple will still take the damage.
This dungeon version, unfortunately, has a lot of condition immunities, and grappled is one of them.
Mother. Okay. Noted.
Noted.
All right. I will. Maladark will remember that.
Maladark will remember it. Would you like to move back? You did see it. Well, you didn't see, but just to let you know, it already used this reaction. It doesn't get another one.
Okay. So yeah, let me go back to my
Yeah.
lever.
All right. Okay.
Let me go play with my crank.
All right. You see one of the paws like extends out like it wants to, but it can't quite get you. All right.
Back, I'm begging you.
He is not. I'm telling you, he is not the hero of the story.
I'm trying, y'all.
He is trying. Like he is. Like, honestly, I am, let's see.
This is as bad as those enchanted doors.
Yeah! Let's see, what is he gonna do? Like, he kinda knows he's slightly out of his depths now. And the chance of him getting this is like him reaching a nat 20, honestly. I guess he's gonna look at Sari and be like, did you just want to focus on this, or you want to take out the goddamn cube?
Pick one!
He's asking you.
I prefer the lever, but at this point it's gonna bite Welyaris because its turn is soon. The jelly, kill the jelly!
Jelly? Okay. Alright, so he's gonna step over and take his shots at it. Okay. And that hits. Roll that one. And then let me just ahead of time roll this one. Again, very hard to not hit these motherfuckers. But again, because they do get a little bit of a little something. So, how much is that? And then, he shoots his arrows or crossbolts into the creature. And again, they kind of slow down on impact, but it's still, it does seem to be taking some of it. You see, like with each hit, it does splatter off. This one was supposed to, as I waited late to roll this initiative, my bad. It was supposed to go before. You see that another one appears in behind. From the behind.
God, if this lever does not pull up.
That was one that was already in there. It was just it just came down to his turn to get to come through. And that's 15. It would have moved alongside.
Thanks.
Just about there. TPK incoming. All right. But that's gonna be it. Corin, as you switch to private mode and then roll me a dust save.
All right. Let's see, where am I? Oh wow, they changed how it looks. I keep forgetting.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a regular D20, right?
That's correct. Mm-hmm. All right. And then moving on to this cube, which is
Out of curiosity, does Steve hear any more spawning below?
You hear the pipe still going. But at this moment, you aren't quite sure. So it's gonna move this way as top as it can go, and it's going to. I say they're gonna. It's trying to get where the party's at, where this and move into.
God.
Yeah. You see that
Hi,
now
guys.
a number seems to be blocking the pathway. All right. And this one near the first thingy is going to, I guess, try to ingest Claude and Welyaris, or I guess Claude, as he's the big one. It's going to be a dexterity saving throw. I will say, since you are technically mounted, if you're still here for it, mounted on the back, you can do your own saving throw to try to jump out of the pathway as it tries to engulf Claude.
I mean, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Claude can just nuke it, and I'm on him, so it makes sense.
Okay. So so roll me the saving throw for your boy.
Oh. Succeed, my lad. That's not great.
That is not going to do it. So again, as a reactionary roll, I'll say you can roll a dexterity yourself to like jump off his back, just to be a little fair. Otherwise, you see Claude is going inside.
I'm
So
gonna get my bonus for it while I can.
about to say, so unless you want to just go in there with him.
No, I get to do this and then add. Oh, well, I'm going in with him. 'Cause
Oh,
even if I add my +5 to that.
that's unfortunately. You guys see that the ant and the boy goes inside. So I don't know if he can be blinded, but I believe he can be restrained.
No, he cannot.
Okay, so
Yeah,
he's not. He's restrained, but he's not blinded. But
Oh, he is susceptible to blindness. He can't be
Oh, is he?
exhausted or poisoned.
oh,
Yeah.
so you guys are both gonna take this then. That's not great.
I'm legally blind.
Well, you can still talk at the very. Well, hey, even better. Are you? Wait. Oh, you have to see him to do your telepath, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, you are even muted. That's rude. Sorry.
It's okay. I still got a gun.
You still got a gun. You're just gonna be restrained and blinded. Wow. All right, blind,
Wow.
and then restrained. Where's restrained? All right.
It was
Looking like
fun, y'all.
Steve might be the only one to live.
It's hard to get both of you as you're on top of, but it applies to both of you.
Yep.
All right.
I started Godmother Dark.
Okay. Back at the start, Steve, you hear another glitching sound coming from below.
We're all here.
Another splat.
Look, even
I'm
if I close
sorry.
this now, like we still gotta clear 3 of these
5.
things.
But it is. I'm so
don't
sorry. I
pull
didn't
it
do.
up right
I didn't do
now.
the damage. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I didn't do the damage for you. So
Oh, no.
no, not for you. It's for Welyaris. I forgot to do that. I'm sorry. So we're just gonna put this on both of you. It's 8 damage. It's acid. So if he has anything that helps with that.
Nope, but that's okay.
All right. So it's just
Is-
it's 8 for both of you.
Yep.
Or
If
how?
you don't
Or if
keep
you wanna,
holding
I guess
the
I'll say if you want to do the thing, but it will be doubled onto you. If
No, it's okay. He can just take the damage.
Okay, here we go.
Do I still get anything on my turn, or do I just not get a turn?
So you are restrained and blinded. So again, I believe restrained means you just do it at disadvantage. So your speed becomes 0.
Yep.
Attack roll against the piece will have advantage and things like that. But let me see. I believe it's a strength check for you guys to get out, and it's gonna be individually, unfortunately. So let me make sure.
No, that's fine. I'm just going and double checking.
Can try to escape by taking an
Yeah,
action to make a strength check. So just a flat strength check, and you can try to get out. It's only 12. Otherwise, you're gonna start taking more damage. Let me make sure. At the start, you do take more damage.
Okay, then go ahead and do that. I might
This-
as well make those checks.
This is gonna be more. So because this is what killed Corin. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to purposely kill you guys.
You are just doing what you're doing. It's all good.
How every time?
In time
That's
to
21 more damage.
Woo.
That thing, it still does it.
Oh my god.
It takes more, but it's at the start, so I think you're still okay.
Oh yeah, I'm still alive.
But you
it's
can,
just like,
yeah, that's chunky. Oh, my
You said
baby
it was
chunky.
21 or
That's 21 for both of
okay,
you.
even Quad is still standing.
That's great. Steve is eyeing the exit and weighing his options. Specifically, you,
That's reasonable.
you prick.
Okay, we need to make, you said we need to make strength saving throws or athletics checks?
Action. So yeah, but you're just it's just a flat strength ability.
Okay, well here's Claude's. He doesn't
Okay.
get advantage. That's okay.
All right, that's perfect. Claude,
Here's
just kind of
Claude.
like being born, is plopped out.
Why did mine not go? Why no go through? Look. Oh, it's because. Okay, hold on. I was thinking the wrong thing. There we go.
Okay, there you go.
14.
You both managed to thankfully plop out of this creature. And let me remove your conditions. It was a very awkward moment. You're not like being completely surrounded in darkness. This very weird material on you. Here, let me move Claude back. Just surrounding you. You can feel your skin burning from the acid. But you are out.
Yep.
So if you have, oh wait, it's a bonus action to even command him, isn't it?
Yeah, and he used his action, so now
Yeah.
we are just here.
Yep.
We might get gut again, but you know, we'll see. That's the
We'll
turn, though.
see.
All right, Steve, it's up to you.
What the fuck is Steve gonna do?
Shoot!
Look hot.
Look out, hey, seduce the cube. Oh, yeah.
That does do. Boost
No,
morale with your hotness.
Mhm.
Go.
I'll say you see Corin is there downed, but she's in a better position to potentially heal her with the potion you gave her previously.
Does she still have the potion?
She hasn't. I don't believe she took that one. She drunk. Malu Dark. Let me check your inventory and make sure she did. And she. Oh, you did. You just used it. Never mind. She just used it when she just healed it back up. She used the second one right before y'all went to battle. You don't have anything. Yep.
Ooh.
Things are grim.
Because Steve can see that one of us is down, he knows everyone else is in that corner, and it doesn't look like they're getting out of there, and the situation's really just getting worse. Can Steve stabilize Corin?
Yes, you can. It will require you to take your action, but you do a medicine check to try to do it.
I'll do that. Disadvantage?
Unfortunately, that is still ability, yes. What is your medicine?
Chuckles darkly.
That's not quite enough. You are trying to remember how to resuscitate someone, and you're what is it? The media? It's just a little off. You're not quite hitting it correctly. Yeah, you're at this point. You're kind of more filling up her chest unintentionally at this point.
Just like in the anime.
Steve will just keep dragging her away for the 30 feet I get with half movement.
Okay. Just ever so valiantly, Steve
Gently.
is dragging this giant woman. Are you laughing?
Drag her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's at least safe over here.
All right. Did I roll
As
your
safe
initiative?
as you can.
Alright, let me see if I rolled the initiative for the other dude. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. You gotta join the frame, my guy. Alright, the very least it's a low initiative. So you ain't going to the end. But it is the one I think over here by Vax. You already know what it's gonna do.
Yep.
Yep. It's gonna try. At the very least, hey, he's a dexterous son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He managed to do it. Yeah, he got a 19. That's like 26. So it tries to engulf him, and he just like moves, steps back out of the way, and Blaze is like, "What the fuck? Everything has gone to complete shit here."
I agree. Because this motherfucking lever will go up!
I didn't know that was
Y'all
gonna be
gotta
the bane of everybody's
Steve had
existence.
the choice between getting the lever or getting Corin, and he made the choice to get Corin, and it was the wrong move.
Alright, sorry, that's up to you.
I'll keep attacking, but Molodak, I swear to God.
Not you putting it on him.
I can do it too, but then nobody's gonna be attacking.
Okay.
Do you want to attack or do you want me to try to pull a lever? My
No
strength
offense,
is...
but even if you pulled the lever, there's 5 of these guys. We're not making it out.
No, there's only 4.
If we don't pull the lever, there's
It's
gonna be
be
more
5.
than 4.
Yeah, I was saying. Yeah. So
My strength is 50 with the +2.
you getting that 20.
Oh shit, wrong button.
Who are you talking to? Oh, I love the little
No, wrong button!
I love the little
I
emo
was
friend. That's so cute. I can't believe this was like, I figured our battle was gonna go quick, but I was just like, they're gonna get this. Oh no. But go ahead.
That is in fact not what's happening.
Yeah, I was like max 2, and then they're gonna take care of this shit, and then I'm like, oh, this is the display case all over again.
Molodark's not answering me if he's gonna pull the lever or not.
I don't know, Cell is still there.
Let me check and see.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know. I was on mute the whole time.
Oh, you're good. But she just wants to know if you're gonna do
You
your
I'm like,
job.
what do you mean? Oh, yeah,
Have you
I'll
been
pull the
talking to
lever.
nobody this whole time?
Pretty much.
Bro,
Okay,
I'm like,
okay.
I'm sitting here yelling and shit. I'm like, oh wait, they can't hear me. Yeah, I'll pull the lever.
All right.
Okay, like, again, I'm not gonna use Astra, but
All right, go ahead.
Astra's gonna just keep helping Molodark.
Right, that hits. right.
Just stop it a little bit.
All right. That it. So. All right. It is looking more fucked up. Again, you can see the form is just taking harder to like reconjoin after each shot, but unfortunately, it's still standing.
I swear to God.
They are, while not armored, they do have a lot of HP. All right. Maladark, is your turn. Are you going to be the hero of the story?
My God.
Oh my God.
Astra is helping you.
Astra is helping.
Phenomena.
All right. I think that was worse than before. Oh yeah.
That was worse.
That is unfortunately not quite it. I see Izumi plotting his escape in the background.
I wasn't plotting my escape. I was trying to figure out if I could get to the treasure chest and then get out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like a piece of shit.
My escape's already been plotted.
All right. All right. That hits. And which one are you hitting? The one that's already been attacked, or?
Yeah, the one,
Okay.
the one in the middle.
All right, great. He takes it. He's still standing, but you see he's really fucked up now. And if if you move back, two of these guys are gonna get swiped at you.
Yeah. So now.
All right. All right.
I mean, didn't one already try to attack Vax, so it wouldn't there only be
Oh, yeah, only
more
one.
that's trying to...
Yeah.
Wait, I'm only gonna take one advantage?
No. Actually, no. It was on its turn. It actually tried to attack him, not opportunity attack.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That was its turn. That's what. So two.
Good
So,
luck.
as-
Thumbs up.
Whatever you want.
Fuck. Cause yeah.
Don't
man,
risk it.
alright, whatever. I can take the hits.
All right. So I'm gonna roll for the first boy again. At the very least, thankfully, it's not an engulf attack they get. But first one's a nat one. That one completely misses. Steve's gonna
It
dodge.
should hit the other one because of that.
I don't use fumbles just in case, so y'all don't instantly kill each other. But the second one's a 22 to hit, though.
Okay.
All right, so let's do it. So, 16 acid damage.
Fine.
All right.
Good thing you're a tanky boy, huh?
Yep. The good thing about being a barbarian. All right.
It's spicy.
It's spicy. All right. Ooh. Axe is not in a good position here.
Yeah.
But even then, he hey, mama ain't raised no bitch. You raised a depressed bitch, but no bitch. All right. First thing.
Be careful, Vex.
As this has gotten so fucked up, at this point he's just fed up. You see, just immediately what he does, he brings his two fingers together and whistles hard. It just kind of rings out in the distance. But you've heard the call before. You know what he's calling for.
He's calling for the doggos.
Yep.
He's calling for the doggos.
He's calling.
Call him for a fucking dragon if he wants to live.
You wish.
Right.
And this thing is all up in his face. Should he move out the way? Nah, it's in his face. Alright. You see that, okay, he's going to try to hit this bitch. Back. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see what this one does. Okay. Oh, wait. Doesn't say anything about being forcefully moved. That it got advantage up, so we're gonna see if it can do it. Let's see if it takes if it makes a saving throw though. They do not have the best. Oh yeah, it makes it. It makes it.
Damn.
It was.
What is he doing?
You see, he literally just grabs the hand, like his whole crossbow and uses it as a melee weapon. Cause he got that, and literally punches it. You see that like the whole thing kind of like like jiggles essentially. It does, and if it didn't make the save, he would have pushed it away. But unfortunately, that didn't work.
Like this was a shoot with it, not smack with it.
I'm doing what I can. Let's see. He gets multi-sex. I believe he can do it twice, so he's gonna try again. Just get it away from him. Because he's not in a good position. Alright. Again, this is very hard not to hit these motherfuckers. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's gonna try to see if it can save against the second one. Where is my... Alright. Constitution. Oh, actually, they do have the better constitution. Ha! I know something else they got. Wait! But a 7 ain't gonna do it. You see with the second one, he brings it down with a little bit more force. It's only a little bit. And this thing is big as fuck. But he moves it far enough away so that he can get back without taking an opportunity.
Damn, Max, don't mind. Keep smacking.
Keep smacking. It does. Again, it doesn't do that much damage. He is literally bludgeoning this thing with a. Let me see.
Is your crossbow right?
With his crossbow. Look, it's fine, princess. All right. Let's get this goddamn lever pulled out so these guys can stop coming in. And,
you know what, Mom? Like, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna pull it the next time.
Just gets a nat 20 and saves everybody.
Oh, please.
I did it once. Maybe I'll do it again.
All right, Corin, roll me another private death saves.
Okay.
Let me see if I've been marking. Okay, there. Since the first one didn't mark off. For fairy's sake, Steve, you see Corin just starts coughing up blood. She's not looking good.
There's nothing I can do.
Alright.
Wait. So like, no.
Nope, you're unconscious. You're unconscious. You are a victim of someone else's game. Alright.
I know. Why you always dying? This one,
it can move through, but it's such a fucking let's see. Actually, you guys are stupid. Let's see. I'll say that's what it's gonna stay. Yes, technically yes.
Gilet.
It's gonna ready just in case somebody comes by it. Then this one, where is he? He's gonna move what he can for it. You just see one peeks his head at the corner of Steve.
Does it look like it sees me?
It doesn't have eyes, so maybe, who knows? We'll see. You could try that on your turn. But the one that is still standing by Welyaris, it's gonna try to eat you one more time. So, go ahead, you and your boy roll your dexterity saves.
Alright, Claude, you can do this. I believe. I would like to use silvery barbs to re-roll that. It's marked as blessed in my thing because I don't have access to it, but that's... No, Claude gets to try again.
Okay.
One more time.
All right.
One more time.
Please.
Was that the same?
No.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Four more. I don't know what is the save for that. Oh wait, no, that's not information I would know. Never mind.
Wait, you're good. Let me double check to make sure. Yes, I think that's just where you needed to avoid it. Did you roll strength? It is dexterity, so...
No, I rolled
okay,
dexterity.
making sure. So that we don't have to
the
plug
only ones that
modifier.
he's proficient in are dexterity and con.
No, I was just making sure so we didn't have to exchange the modifier. That is just enough you need to avoid it. Claude moves backwards out of the way.
Not this time.
All right. You guys are hearing that slushing sound, and behind the bars in front of over here again, another one just kind of slushes and plops under the ground, born into the world.
No, it doesn't.
All right, Welyaris, that's your turn now. You see the one that's directly by you does seem very injured. It's like its form is like, it seems like it is taking some effort to keep itself. This one, the
Don't
middle
try
one.
to cheer me up.
I'm going to attempt to have Claude move backwards.
Okay.
5 feet.
Right.
Anything happen from that?
It's going to take an opportunity because it's a new start.
Yep.
Don't
do it.
It can engulf you. It doesn't. Okay. That's only 8.
Okay,
You're
It
good.
It doesn't.
That'd be really fucked up if it can engulf if people would walk away.
I didn't want to have to use 2 of these in one day, but speed of force, right? Hold on.
We're here now.
Check my measuring.
Hmm?
Yeah. Right.
You'll get everybody if you do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm getting all 3 of them.
All
They have
right.
to make their 30 saving throws.
All right. So already the one on this corner, he doesn't get it. He passes. I meant. All right. Let's track the injured board. The middle one fails.
Okay.
With an 8. And then the last one. That's a 2. He fell. So these 2 down here, they're in the bubble.
So, yep. Okay, and they also take 12 force damage.
All right, that was just thankfully enough to kill the biggie in the middle. You see that he finally just kind of combusts with the bubble, like encircling around him, for unable to take this enclosing space.
Yep.
And this one takes that plus that, the leftover from his friend. He takes that a little bit, but he's trapped in a bubble.
Okay. So now, everything within 10 feet of this should be inside the bubble. Or at least, difficult to move because it's in the bubble.
Correct.
I don't have the ability. This is the downside. I don't have the ability to put down markers or anything. That would be nice.
You can go to the measurement.
You go to measurement and then go to the circle.
Yeah.
And just drag it.
Or a square. Well, you can make it.
Yeah.
That's 10 feet.
Oh, perfect.
Like
That'll work. Except for specifically this one is now in the bubble. So I don't know how you want to move that. Or I guess you could argue that it wouldn't be in the bubble, but it would take the damage.
I'll say that he's in
Just
the
for
bubble.
the sake of us not all dying.
For the sake of everyone else dying. However, I believe it pushes the other ones just to the best form.
So the other one will probably go right there.
He's gonna go towards Vaxen mode, unfortunately. So he's gonna get a little closer to the room with you guys.
That's fine. Bonus action, Claw, get him.
All right, go ahead.
Watch him, Claw. Get his ass. Crit. Fuck.
It still hits though. Again, they're cubes.
I know. Go ahead, Claude. Roll 6 force damage.
All right. Hey, better than nothing.
Not wrong.
Punch him. He's taking it, but he's still this one's a new one. He's still a hardy boy.
Yep. I have roughly bought a minute.
All right.
Not a perfect get, but a minute of the bubble being in the way of the 2 doorways almost. That's it.
All right. Steve, it's on you. You see Corin is like coughing up blood. She does not look great at all.
Mercy kill. I
have a question.
Yes.
do what you can.
Is that what I think it is right there?
Which one?
Right next to the chest. Is that what I think it is? Is that another lever?
Yes.
If you went to the room, you saw the stuff in there, and the only thing you see was the treasure.
It's blindsided.
It could
have been a torch.
Yeah. But.
Shit.
What do you want to
do? Are you gonna pull the lever?
At this point, he can't do both. Corin seems like she's dying,
or I can try and save you. Those are my options.
Okay, well then I guess you gotta save my life then.
Yeah, you're dead. I mean, you're unconscious, so you're not talking. But yes, these are your two things.
My soul is reaching out.
At the very least, to be what I didn't do previously. So here, and this will still, unfortunately, kind of fuck you. You can do the help action as a bonus action. So I will allow you to get the help action to Corin, so potentially if you fail, she'll at least get advantage on her next death save. But it requires, the way you get it is still a bonus action. So if you do it, you won't be able to get the speed. So it's just more stuff for you to just consider what Steve's gonna do. Because she looks mighty.
Can I not use dash as an action rather than a bonus action?
So the movement speed, of my understanding, you won't be able to make it over. It's too far out of reach. And to do a medicine check on top of that, so I don't say you could give just give her the help action. I'll say the just
question.
Yeah, I'll just say
use my action to dash. Oh, but I wouldn't be able to pull the lever.
That's correct. Yeah, that's just the thing.
Throw her body at the lever.
You throw her body. Well, he moves slower with her.
Away.
Yeah, he moves slower with her. So it's just what he can try to do the double surety doing the medicine check, and then if he fails, because again he has disadvantage, do the bonus action to help her out, or he can just go for the lever. Because he needs that bonus to get the feet down there.
You guys can live one more round, right?
Yep. We'll be fine.
I'll do the medicine check.
All right, go ahead and roll a disadvantage. Fill her boob. Well, I'm in the wrong space. Why was I looking up there?
Squish, squish.
Oh, that was a nat 22 if you had it. But hey, that's enough. It does not bring her up, but you finally got the momentum. You again, her bigger size is probably what fucked you up anyway. And so you press promptly on her chest, and you kind of see she just kind of just enough. And Corin, you are stabilized, but you're still down.
I'm at least gonna drag her into this room and close the door.
All right, so vigilantly.
There it goes. I say it wasn't letting me go through the door. Alright, if you want to drag her in and close the door, I'll put her on one of the bunks.
Oh, one of the bunks, you're gonna flop her. Here, Corin. Here you go, Corin.
Yay, my hero.
For charity sake, she had two deaths, fails. So that was very good. You did that. She was gonna die. And Renee was not doing anything. I don't know why you always fail your death saves, girl.
Alright, I'm out of movement too, so.
Yep.
Well,
I'm gonna say you can do your bonus just to get close to there, since you did your action to do it.
Bonus action dash. I've got what? Only the 30 feet?
That'll be correct. If you just leave her body, yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Alright.
There we go.
I'll stop right there, get ready to go pull that lever.
Alright.
Good luck, guys.